One tone and message here. One song can change the movie. One idea change the world. One step can start a journey, but one prayer can change the impossible. To begin this prayer orderly, let us first invoke the blessings of God Almighty for all His graces and blessings. May we all rise and be one and one. Glory and spirit for the invocation to our Mother.
சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்வதவர் தந்தது. எக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடர் திருநாடும் பக்த சிறு பிறை முதலும் தரித்தவரும் திலகமுமே. திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே. தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறமையந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Blessings bringing in our life prosperity and happiness. To make this morning a blessed one, we would invoke the blessings of Almighty by lighting the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. I would like to invite the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp.
Excellence is not being the best. It is doing its best. Let us now welcome the man who doesn't need any introduction among all of us for his wisdom and his knowledge. Our Honorable Dean, Management Studies, Dr. C. Sundar, to welcome the gathering.
Distinguished dignitaries sitting on the dais, dear colleagues, very happy morning to all present. It is indeed pleasure and joy to be part of this faculty development program titled Art of Writing Quality Paper, as well as the funded project. We are fortunate enough we have today's eminent personality, rich experience in the field of academics as well as the research, Dr. R. Krishnamurthy sir, Dean Research and Academics, SRM Group of Institution, Trichy Campus. As we plan to conduct this workshop during the weekdays, but due to the session occupied by the today's guest, we are pushed to schedule on Saturday. And we take, this is one of the most important and the need of the hour. As you all aware that we are moving towards NAC 2023. And around the clock, we are working towards the upload and upgradation of the data towards the NAC. Especially for SRMIST Ramapuram campus, College of Management and Science and Humanities concerned. We are much behind in the C3 category. So that is RIT, Research, Innovation and Extension. Our overall faculty paper publication, faculty publication ratio is 0.6. The targeted is 2. So different factors is influencing. In criteria 3.3 itself carries 250 marks out of 1,000. So 25% weightage goes to the research and extension activity. In that criteria 3, so we are today we are going to talk about only the research, and 3.1 research promotion of research facility carries up 20 marks, and key indicator 2 3.2 resource mobilization of our research 20 marks, and key indicator 3 innovation ecosystem carries 30 marks, and the key indicator 4 faculty publication and awards carries 100 marks, and the key indicator 3.5 consultancy carries 20 marks, and 3.6 the extension activity carries 40 marks, and 3.7 the collaborative activity carries up 20 marks. Put together 250 marks. This is applicable for university. So we are working as a university. We are differentiated from the teachers working in the affiliated college or autonomous college. So our expectation and by the NAC committee and by the other authorities somewhat different. So we are giving more weightage to the NAC research. So during the informal discussion with the guest, so he says that so we have to improve ourselves in terms of research. Sir is immediately accepted, and he says that I will be the mentor for the entire management and science and humanities faculty in terms of not only for publishing a quality paper and in terms of also the funded project. So as far as funded project, the last academic year 2021 and 22. So more than 55 projects we applied to different funding agency, but we could not able to get one. So that is the situation where we are. But thoroughly we analyzed where it went wrong and the which we are lacking it. So staff taken a fullest effort, and we prepared the title and the problem identification and submitted, but we could not able to get even a single project. With all this consideration, and so we thought that we want to conduct this kind of in the criteria 3. The first component is the promotion of research facility. So what type of effort step taken by the administrator or the college to create awareness and to give the guidelines to the faculty members in what way we have to publish. So publication and the research, it's not applicable only for the faculty member. It is applicable right from dean to the faculty member. So I am also responsible for publication, good publication. I am also responsible for getting a funded project. So with this, we are creating a new environment, and we thought that we have to provide the right input to our own faculty member. So we have the potential. So we know that all faculty we are very expert in your trust area. But the thing is, we don't know how to channelize our potential or that knowledge into a right direction. So we thought that Dean Research and our Dean IQAC, sir, right from he is also guiding in all incident. Dean IQAC now for the past 4 months is giving all kinds of input how to improve the research scenario in Ramapuram campus. So even though we have to kickstart the process. So now we says that we published a paper, or we are published in terms of number of paper, but now we have to think of quality of paper. So quality of paper insists that if we ask what is the citation index, if we ask so what will be the impact factor, so we don't know. And most of the faculty or most of us, we don't know so how the impact factor will be calculated, how the citation index will be raised. And if you ask that Scopus, now we are talking about only to publish in Scopus index. So if you ask that what is Scopus index, why the accreditation body like NB or NAC, they are insisting to publish paper in Web of Science or Scopus index, they will not consider any other publication. Why it is happened? So I request all the faculty members to go through the Scopus index or Scopus website, and you can see that why these kind of metrics have a very good weightage by the accrediting body. So now if you take the College of Management and Science and Humanities, if you take citation index, so only few percentage, probably 1% of faculty we have citation index. That is the scenario. So again, if we ask the impact factor, why the Scopus impact factor, then only 1 or 2% will be in that. So this is a very gray area we found out. So for the past 8 years we are doing, and all our so the thing is, again, I want to insist to one point. So publication, quality publication, we should not publish based on some other criteria like it is needed for appraisal or it is needed for some other. No. So we have to publish paper for our own development. So we want to increase the value addition to our own self. So no need to publish by compulsion, by force, no need to publish the paper. So we have to create an ecosystem. Publishing a good paper it's a mandatory. So we have to create such kind of culture of a publication. Publication in the sense quality publication. We have to add one word, quality. So now by observing, by seeing the trends happening, so we are not moving into the quality one. So we are talking about only the quantitative aspect. So I have published 3 papers. If you say that any citation or any other impact factor, any good recruiter, we said no. So again, the value addition given towards the NAC or any other accrediting body, so ours is very, very minimum. So taking up all these considerations, we thought that we want to arrange, if this is a first of its kind, and continuously during week, probably mostly we will plan for during weekdays. We'll be very busy, but anyway, so we'll plan through online session also. We'll invite the eminent personality and give the right input and right direction. So how to make it. The only differentiation what we made in terms of publication only. So at last, as a HOI, myself and Dean Science and Humanities, sir, so presenting before the Vice Chancellor, presenting before the Registrar, so they will talk about what will be the research contribution from your side or from your end. And still, we could not claim that, we could not acclaim that, so we are doing the best in that category. So still, we are in the developing stage only. So here the mix of the senior faculty and the junior faculty, there is a yet to start a newly starting your career in the academic. So in future, entire thing will be changing. So after NEP, so National Education Policy, Education Policy 2020, if it comes into a picture, so dramatic change will be happen. So now we have to proactively, we have to think and we have to update and upgrade ourselves. So upskilling and reskilling are one of the most mandatory. So each and every month you are filling the appraisal form and you are filling some kind of data to fulfill that appraisal. So there is no need, you have to evaluate, self-evaluate yourself, and you have to meet up what kind of expectation, not only by the SRM, Ramapuram or SRM. So what is the expectation by the accrediting body? In such way, we have to move into that. So once if you meet up the accrediting body expectation, then we can be market ourselves anywhere, not only here, anywhere we can be market ourselves. The thing is, small ignite is required. So that ignite today we are going to ignite among the minds of the faculty members. So only we called you for this session. Krishnamurthy sir is past 1 week is very busy with submitting a proposal for DSD 5 crore project, and already sir is well versed in getting a funded project. So as well as the publication. Sir is a member of National Board of Accreditation. He went for several accreditation to the different colleges. So you know well versed about the process of MPA, and also you know well versed about the NAC thing, and already got a lot of funded project. So next 1 hour or 1.5 hours, so we are going to receive the valuable inputs for that. So there's a big scope for computer science and related field. So a lot of fund call for proposal related to biotechnology and the computer science. And even though for management and commerce, still there is a scope. And again, our hope and dream is so at least this academic year 22 and 23. So we have to get and we have to open our account in the funded, even 50,000 or 25,000. It's a big thing for us, and we at least we have to get one funded project for the academic year. So for that, we'll take. So while discussing with the team, science and humanities also, readily he says that okay, we'll make this kind of arrangement. We'll give the right input to our faculty member. At least we have to create such kind of ecosystem or culture, and we'll make it. So we have to. We are not on par. We are on par with the technology, engineering and technology. So we will get now for engineering and technology. They have some funded project in the civil engineering. So in this academic year, we hope for the best and we pray the Almighty. At least the biotechnology as well as the computer science department. So we have to get a fund. So once any faculty member you open the account of getting a fund, you will see the difference. You will be in the tier 1 category. So because this is the opportunity for the faculty member. So organizing an event, if you say that out of 140 faculty, so all 140 can claim that I organize the guest lecture, I organize this program, I organize that program. Everyone has the contribution of organizing the event. But if I ask that what is the impact factor and what is the citation index, any publication you have citation index, there is a no. So there is a great opportunity in that area. If anyone publish a good paper, if you have a citation, good citation index and good impact factor, then you will become out of the crowd and you will be the star category. So in that way, we have to make ourselves and we have to work and towards get that. So we have to take this as a positive way and we have to get this kind of, there is enormous scope. So these are the initiative what we are taking. Even it is a responsible for the dean also. So now we are thought we are working towards that. So we have to get at least we have to work on that research and development area, and we have to be here. This is also opportunity for us also. So once if we get any good citation, which we can proudly say is that this even main campus also they are looking for that. Okay, they will give accredit and recognize. Okay, this kind of contribution made by this campus. So this is the history, and based on that, today we have everything is going the right way. Good resource person and good administrator, dean IQC and the dean science and humanities and vice principals. So all faculty fortunate to have a very good faculty member. So all put together, we work together, and will make the Ramapuram campus a proud one, and will contribute in that way. Not only the institution will develop, the individual will also develop. So both individual and the institution, both we will develop together. So this kind of environment we will create, and I hope you know the importance of the research, and you know the importance of all the key indicators in that research. So with this formal introduction, it's my responsible for welcoming. So it's my honor and pleasure in welcoming Dr. R. Krishnamurthy sir, Dean Research and Academics of SRM Group of Institution. By giving a thunder of applause, we welcome Dean Science and Humanities. No need of big introduction. So there is a rich experience in government aided DG Vaishnava. So I'm also a proud alumni of DG Vaishnava. Sir is also coming from the same institution, DG Vaishnava. Also have the experience in the private university. So rich experience in the field of education. So again, by giving a thunder of applause, we welcome. It's a Ramapuram campus. Dean IQC is a backbone. So periodically sending the message. The list of publication happened in Scopus and other. So it's an eye-opening for us. So now there is a big challenge for us. Few faculty were claiming that we published the Scopus in last year, but this year it is disappearing. Appearing and disappearing is a magic of Scopus. But anyway, we have to take into that which publication you have to make for not to disappear. It should be appear for all the time. So that could probably today's session, our team research will explain about in what way you have to choosing the publication or choosing the publisher itself. You have to give the importance or the weightage to that. So I am honored in welcoming our Dean IQSC SRM Group of Institution Ramapuram. vice principals of Science and Humanities Academy and the research admin. So by giving a thunder of applause, we welcome respect and honor in welcoming all my colleagues, faculty member of Science and Humanities, as well as the management. So even though it is on a Saturday, by topic itself, we attracted, you will be here. Our guest also was amazed of seeing of this kind of crowd. So guest is not expected this kind of crowd on Saturday, but as a Ramapuram, we proved ourselves. It's a large staff member turned out today, and probably not by compulsion, by the voluntary, hopefully. And so my humble invitation, welcome to all of you. In this regard, I extend my thanks and gratitude to Priya. She was coordinating the entire event for the past 4 days. And the volunteers from the MBA department. So those are here, right from capturing the YouTube live stream and also the taking of photograph. So the entire support given. So all here will definitely will support you. So we'll improve ourselves. We'll do the what kind of evaluation we can do for the institutional development. We can do. Thank you very much.
So much of an enlightened talk. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. These words mean a lot to us, for they carry a lot of wisdom and vision for our future. I now request Dr. K.V. Narayanan, Dean, IQAC, SRM Group of Institutions, Ramapuram, to give us his words of felicitation.
Good morning to one and all present here. Am I audible? Yeah. Distinguished guests on the podium, Dr. Krishnamurthy, Dr. Sundar, Dr. Niketanan sir, and my fellow colleagues and my fellow students. Thank you for all the welcome and your participation here. Just few points. I'll not take much of your time because there's a lot we need to learn from the speaker here, who has traveled all the way from Brazil. And for this purpose, we need to really participate in that and to get to know what we need to do to ensure that we have a very good research paper or a research project. Just to summarize a few things. We have been doing a lot of work with respect to projects, publications, and other things. But the outcome has not been as expected by the so-called rating agencies like NAC or NPO and so on. But this is a startup. We have all initiated the process, and the process needs to be churned at many points in time. And that churning is what is going to happen today. This churning has to be taken in the right sense, and by which we try to educate ourselves so that we are able to present it in a much better way, in an acceptable manner, by the way we are able to get some projects granted or our papers published in so-called reputable journals. Now, coming to the basic philosophy of a research culture, which I thought I will just dwell upon. Normally speaking, the research needs to be, because everyone says that because the need of the hour is that everyone needs to publish papers on a timely basis, do per academic year and so on. But this has to be taken in the right spirit, rather than just publishing papers just by say paying some amount or writing some content and then bring it to a publisher who will just edit and then publish it by paying some money. See, I think that is not the culture that we need to grow up with. See, we need to really understand our strengths. Unfortunately, we do know our strengths, but we are not exhibiting our strengths. That's a fallacy. So we need to really understand that the importance of writing a research paper. Writing a research paper is not for the need of the hour. We need to be understood that we have to put in some hard work so that we are exhibiting our research prowess or research culture, whatever we have learned over a period of time, apply it to a certain area and then presenting it presenting the facts in the best possible way. Okay, that's how the research culture needs to become. Okay, so now in that context, where we need to really understand the concept of research is there has to be certain values in culture, values in research that one has got to inculcate. Okay, or imbibe during the process of being a professional, and that too more in the process of writing a research paper or a research project. Now, we need to be absolutely honest about what we know, what we do not know. That's the first and foremost thing that one needs to know. Like when I say that I do not know certain things, I do accept and in various forums that I do not know certain things, but I need to take some efforts to understand and improve upon those areas. Because that's what is the need of a professional. A professional needs to really improve upon himself, and basically we are all teachers. And being a teacher, we have to improve upon that. It's a continuous process of improvement, but more than a teacher, we are also a researcher. And these days, the UGC is looking at something like a research university. So when we try to graduate to the level of a research university, then everything is to be what you call measured in terms of your research potential. Everything for that matter. So that being that, there is also another notion that UGC is keep telling that research publications are not very important for a PhD. Okay, that's set apart. But being a teacher, being a professional, being a part of the university research culture, we need to bring about that research culture into our system so that everyone imbibes that and then follows that. Now, that being the case, most importantly, we need to be honest and fairness in our behavior. Now, what do we do in order to do all these things? Just a few minutes of our time. Like I have said in many fora, like what we need to do is that has to be a networking of your minds. Okay, not just people, networking of minds. For example, there has to be domain databases that needs to be available, the domain expertise of your own faculty members. Every department has to have some domain database or domain expertise of each and every faculty. If this is available and this can be shared amongst yourself, amongst the faculty of the institution, and that's a local network. And then one needs to know what is the expertise of that particular staff and who are working in this particular area. This networking of minds has to take place, and this is the very first step. And it is not, research is not something which is individual. Research is something which is collaborative. It has to work in teams. And only when research works in teams, there will be an outcome which will be respected and which will yield the dividends. Okay. So now the research has to be looked at in perspective of holistic perspective, wherein you have to really first have this connectivity of your minds. This connectivity of your minds or research minds, research expertise has to take place. Then comes your action plan. When you have your action plan, then you all sit together, come together, have some periodical meeting. You do have some periodical meeting by way of say journal club or something like that. I do not know. But even if that being the case, wherever such periodical meetings happens, it has to be more in a closed network. It has to be more in a domain-based periodical meetings. For example, if there is a what you call computer networks domain, this computer networks division has to have some periodical meetings. It would also involve students and then start work towards some latest papers that are available. Start discussing on that. Every periodic meeting has to result in some outcome or the other. This outcome could be presented as a conference paper or a journal paper or even a project. But this has to be looked at holistically. People have to come together and then start working towards that. So this is the first and foremost thing that I observe here or in any other places, that people start looking at it independently. People are ready to collaborate with outside people by, for example, other universities, other colleges, by paying money. So this is what is another trend. They pay money, you don't even know who is there in Kazakhstan or who is there in Pakistan, who is also a co-author of your paper, unfortunately. So this is not what we need to know. Let us work introspect ourselves. Let us work within. Let us start understanding the domain expertise of our own faculty who is sitting in the next cabinet. So this is what we need to work. Who is sitting in the next institution, next campus. If this is started, then there will be a blow up. People will start working in a vigorous way, and that will definitely yield returns. It is not just collaborate within. Only when you start collaborating within, understanding within yourself, then the research culture will start emanating. So this is the first and foremost thing that I feel that we need to really push ourselves towards. With this done, I think we should be able to march faster. This is one most important thing. Second aspect is our own inclusivity. Yeah, we need to be really inclusive about what we want and what we do not want. And you also need to make a research statement. Whenever we have a domain expertise, we also need to be very clear what are we going to work on and what are the latest topics that are available, that are the demanding areas, and start working towards that. Your periodical meetings should only focus or primarily focus on these domain themes. See, this is the starting point. And if there have been many such meetings, but now henceforth start working in domain expertises based meetings, so that these such meetings, when conducted, will yield returns, will yield outcomes. So this is what is the broad based thing that I want to share. This is probably likely. Let us not collaborate outside with other people. Nothing wrong in collaborating with other people, as long as you're going to really share your minds, share your knowledge. But we also need to understand within ourselves where we lack, where we need to cooperate, where we need to network amongst ourselves. These are the basic fundamentals that one needs to understand to bring about a research system or research culture within the campus. Once this is done, we should be able to go through all the other phases. That's it. And I'm also patiently waiting to listen to Dr. R. Krishnamurthy, who's got a wealth of expertise working in various universities, government universities, wherein he has brought about a lot of research projects, and then also authored many publications, many papers, many renowned papers. And I had also referred, as told by Dr. Sundar, he had also, volunteered to vet all the research projects that are being given as proposals. He had already initiated one such proposal, and he had also identified one person from the medical fraternity also to be a part of a collaborative work with the MCA project. So things have started rolling out. Please do make the best possible use of the resources available and start working towards achieving a reasonable level of success in the research field. Thank you very much. Thanks.
So much, sir. It was an eye-opening speech. If your action inspires others to dream more, learn more, and become more, you are a leader, says John Quincy Adams. At this juncture, I would like to attribute this power to Major Dr. M. Venkatraman, Dean of Science and Humanities, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramadan, because his valuable words past makes him important today, and it will make an impact on the future generation as well. Now, I would like to invite Major Dr. M. Venkatraman to address the gathering.
Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaste, Namaskar, and good morning to all. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, come on, let it be little, because we are going to talk about research. Naturally, we should all be very active. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
That's nice. Dignitaries on the dais, the chief guest for today's professional development program, Dr. Krishnamurthy from the Director, Academics and Research from Trichy, Dean of Management, Dr. Sundar, Dean IPSC, Dr. K.V. Narayanan, Vice Principals of Science and Humanities, Dr. Ashokan and Dr. Dileepan, the faculty members of Science and Humanities and Management who have accepted the invitation and are here, as said by Dr. Sundar. Though it's a Saturday, I know many of you will be cursing me, but that doesn't matter because it is very important for you. And should thank you all for accepting my invite, rather, to attend this professional development program. And as said, the mass is there today. Hats off to you all for both the Department of Science and Humanities and then the Management Studies. You all know that research is very, very important field, and as said in that, it plays a major role. 250 marks is there out of 1,000. So we have to concentrate more on that. We have been doing it. Only thing is we need still more efforts to see that we publish papers in reputed journals and high-indexed journals. In fact, sir, I'm proud to say that in July and August, we had Dr. Kamraj from the biotech department, head of the biotech department, was published papers which has got an impact factor above 8. Also what done it. And above 8 is really a landmark, and that's why I wanted to mention here. We have other high indexed papers also published by our faculty members. And we have here Dr. Krishnamurthy, who is a stalwart. I would say he's an expert in the field of research and publications. And he will give you a lot of inputs, which will be very beneficial to you to go ahead, to progress yourself in your field. In fact, I would say that we are mostly lagging behind. Publication also, we are better. But as far as consultancy and projects are concerned, we are at the bottom level. So, at this juncture, I would like to request all the faculty members to see that you not only publish papers in reputed journals and projects are done, but at the same time, I want you all to get involved in consultancy and the projects. All departments can involve. It is not only that only science departments can take up projects. There are a lot of projects which are available, and recently I have been, when my mailbox is open, I see Dr. Krishnamurthy's mail regarding various projects. ICSS, I'm happy to tell you that many faculties have taken up that, and we are forwarding it. So I'm sure that in the coming years, we will have a lot of projects being done and also consultancy being done. And let me not take much of the time, because we have an expert here who is ready to share all his expertise in the field of research and projects. So I wish this program a grand success. And I once again thank all the faculty members for being here with us. Thank you. God bless you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thought-provoking words of wisdom. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the great things. He is the one that gets the people to do the great things. I take pride in introducing Dr. R. Krishnamurthy, Professor, CSC, and Dean Academics and Research, SRM Group of Institutions, Trichy. He has around 36 years of experience in teaching and research department. His field of research includes biometrics, computer vision and image processing, software testing, communication systems, data, and web marketing. The total grants for his research and development projects is around 65.13 lakhs. The total grants for his sponsored national conferences is around 60,000, and the administrative grants acquired by him are World Bank grants of rupees 10 crore for the institute under PEQIP, grant for rupees 2 crore for students hostel from AICTC, New Delhi. His research contributions are remarkable with 22 PhD graduates, and he is also bestowed with an eminent research publication profile, where he has published 195 papers. He is also a profound reviewer in journals like Image and Vision Computing, Visual Communication and Image Representation, IET Signal Processing, Multimedia, and Tools and Applications. He has also published around 7 books, which includes Introduction to Computer Programming, Data Structures in C, and has conducted around 19 workshops. He has been bestowed with so many awards and distinctions, including Rashtriya Gaurav Award, P.C. Srinivasa Iyengar Sanskrit Medal, Rao Bahadur Sri R. Narasimha Iyengar Prize. As a token of love, I now request Dr. K.V. Narayanan, Dean IQAC, to honor the chief guest.
good morning to one and all. Respected Dean, College of Management, respected Dean, Science and Humanities, Dean, HUSC, Vice Principals, and other departments, faculty members, organizing committee and their members, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to all of you. I sincerely apologize for getting married to come here on a Saturday. I was trying to make the things cancelled by this time yesterday, but the dean management has insisted that people are coming with all difficulties, don't cancel it. Up to 9 o'clock, I was in the department writing a proposal for sophisticated analytical equipment called the study. It's really done a study for me. It's a consortium approach where I have to involve 5 other colleges. 3 colleges, they withdraw in the last moment. That yesterday morning. That's really a study. Right. We have taken call to other people and we have to do it. Somewhere or other by 9 o'clock, I could see the first version of the document to be submitted. And then only my director, okay, now you can go. Because I promised Dean, like around 1 o'clock or something. Because I made 5 laptops and 5 faculty was sitting parallelly. There were only 21 columns to be filled. But they have to bring the data also. We have to send it to other places and other things. I think now it will be uploaded by around 1 o'clock or something like that. I think I want all my colleagues, we are all friends. Right? Only thing I am coming from a different campus, that's all. And all my experiences are from government side. Okay. I request you to kindly be interactive and sit very free. I'm not going to have anything that's super and other things, right? I'm going to share only my experience. And I really thank our organizer, Dr. Sundar, team management. The need for such a meeting has already been elaborated. My job is almost simple now. I thank Professor Narayan in IQSC. What is the research and how we can do it, he has already told. And yes, my talk will be only for a very little time of 2 hours. Feel free to add one more point to the dean management. Dear friends, research is a component, right? Similar to your teaching. I remember correctly while I entered into the university services at Annamalai University in 1986, even bid candidates are recruited for lecturership. I did my MTech from IIT Kanpur. I got my reader position, which is associate at present. Once I completed my PhD from IIT Kanpur, I was elevated to a professor post. At the age of 39, I got my. Basically, I was a mathematician, MSc Mathematics, and then MTech, etc. With the near qualification, I got my promotions. I am sorry, today is a really difficult. You can understand from the AIC website. For professor, and for the lecturer, it means assistant professor, we require PhD. For associate, 5 papers are required. Like 2 PhDs to be completed. For the current time, then you may be measured in terms of producing number of PhDs. Right. In another figures, maybe in the next revision of pay scale, pay scale or something, etc., you will be quantified in terms of number of patents that you were granted and even published or applied. This is the scenario that you are doing. I don't know what will come after that. Because already I am 64 or 63 years young. Something like it is going apart. It is a problem of survival characters, please understand. It's not only for NAC and other things, it's true. Because as an administrator, as a HY, they are they want to impress you in bringing up a lot of projects and quality papers, etc. There's no doubt. Not only that, I want to stress that it is a matter of our survival. And hence, please go from the point that I'm going to share you out of my experience only. All this 100% copyright for me. Right? You can interact with me as and when you want. There is no doubt. I want to summarize all the things so that you can have a better lunch at your home today. I offer be free, have only your colleague, like be comfortable. So we start. Before coming that, let me thank our organization. So really, I should thank wholeheartedly our team management. Every time he's asking me, sir, can you back? Can you send your biodata? Can you send your PPT? Can you confirm at least today because I have to inform us, we have to cancel. Even today, yesterday, well, about to start my journey, he called me. Today morning also, he thanked me. The message I reached Chennai. I thank you. Like I'm the whole organization also. And first of all, you also, without which I cannot talk. Participant is more important. I don't know the organization. Organizing, especially in Saturday, is really difficult. I thank organization. My special thanks also to the team, science and humanities. Without you, most of you may not be available also. Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dean IQSC, Vice Principal, etc. I want to thank all of you. Okay. Let us go to the point. The art of writing quality research papers. Please understand that we are all scientists. Okay. Teaching is another job that we have to do it for 1/3 of your original work. Another 1/3 should be research. Another 1/3 extension activities. We are all in university, we are all not in ordinary colleges. That 1/3 teaching I am not going to bother today. Another 1/3 for extension of service, extension activities I don't bother. 1/3 research we have to calculate. Please understand. Let us put a target also. At the end of the semester, every teacher should come up with at least one quality publication. Okay. At least one conference conduction. Sir, if every teacher is conducting one conference, one workshop, one paper writing, one R&D proposal, right? Your HOI will not have any trouble in applying for NAC or NPA or whatever. See, take it to the individual faculty level. That is the thing that I am looking at. I recently only joined at SRM Education Group of Institutions, 3 months back. Right? Almost 11 or 12 proposals we are applying. I'm sure that they will be getting it because I have meticulously gone through the proposal and other things. I think one member from DIPA of MCA department is speaking here today. Thank you very much. I have meticulously gone through the proposal and then only I have aligned one faculty from Trichy SRM Medical College at Hospital. I took almost 2 days for that because I got explained we have to go through it because we want that we have an assurance of getting the paper published or research grant granted. That is our ultimate aim. We will give you some sort of information also from this. I hope that most of the senior faculty members may know all these things. There is no doubt that they would have been practicing it. Right? But this is the forum that we have to converse, right? How can we have the better quality papers? Please don't compromise on the quality. That is my first request. For want of papers, number of papers, don't go to the ordinary journals. Don't think of even paying for publishing. I do not want your money, right, to spend for publications. Once I will tell you, once I published one paper at IEEE transactions and image processing, within 1 month, almost 18 or 19 research manuscripts have been reviewed by me. They are all in the same area. Once my paper has been published, more people have started citing my papers. See where I want to say it's a quality of the paper. For heaven's sake, don't compromise on the quality of the paper. My assumption before this presentation is, I think you are good at research, you are doing some wonderful works, right? How it can be communicated. And hence, please don't compromise on the work that you have already carried out. If you have to make it as a quality work, we are also ready to help you. Senior faculty members are available at here. If you want, I can be on online also. If you want, I can come on any other Saturdays also. Sorry. I think third Saturday is a Saturday. But our IQSC is only third Saturday. No. First time. All Saturdays are holidays. I should request the management to come over. See, at our place, including Saturdays, Sundays, I am not going. All government holidays we are working, sir. That you are lucky people. That's it, telling it right. We see that if there is some other parts, you will be happy. So this is the common approach we have to do it. I also come up with some examples and other things so as to make the sessions alive. So it should not be boring. Right? Let us come to the topic. Right? Now, I am making this as a two-phase reverse engineering approach. Don't afraid of the terminology and other things. As I already told you, we are all scientists. Right? You give your own terminology. How do you name a child? Yes, it is a difficult job nowadays, right? Even before delivery, right? Both husband and wife, they are talking all this things, etc. Grandmother is doing that, we have to put only the family god, something like that. And I'm sorry to say that one of my students' name is Pavare. Because this family god is Pavare. One of my students' name is Amma Vasya. Because he was taken up on a no moon day. Something like that. See, we have certain nomenclature, right? Now people are going with numerology, etc., like lot of things. Like I said, you are a scientist. Please understand that point. You are ready to create your own items. It may be very simple. Sorry, I am going with the different things also. Actually, there is a image. I was working with the image processing, quantifying the texture part available in image has not really been done. One by scientists City and Bang in China, they have done it. Second person is ourselves, myself and one of my colleague, Dr. Ganesh, now he is the principal in the Ramco. He is the guide of our director. This is my classmate. Right? We want to have a number, a new thing we want to have it is. Right? Our guide used to scold us very often, every morning, evening, something like that. I was doing at IIT Kharagpur. But what is happy thing is, he used to scold in Hindi, which I do not know. To remember again, I made a word right. I want to make it as a professor number, right? Pro number. Instead of if I made it as a pro number, I can show you good number of articles. The pro number initiated by Krishnamurti Vital. Still it is coming in. Why I want to say it is, please remember that every now and then you please remember you are a scientist. You are ready to come with your own proposals. These things may not be available elsewhere, it will be accepted. Quality paper comes only from this. Are you happy now? That you did not struggle anything. Only I am only igniting your mind, that's all. Okay. But at the same time, I want to have a caution at it here. I am a member in this Washington matter of NBA. 2 months back, we had a meeting. The NBA things are getting changed in because it's only for MBA. I think we have to go for NBA. Right? For MBA program, we have to go for NBA accreditation. That's another one. See, presently you are being counted in some number of brackets, right? That is not the scenario. The research start from the ideation, right? And it should end up with a commercial product. 9 stages are available which we have defined recently. Based upon this, you are going to be right, accredited from 2024 onwards. See, we are thinking of accreditation that's going to take up in 24. Of course, agencies are being employed, we are doing it. And the last 1 or 2 slides, I will take up this point because let us think of the future also. Right. I'm going to discuss about the 2 phases in India. The first phase, I already told you, my assumption is you already come up with a quality one, where it is to be published. Okay. And if you want to have a very good journal, reputed journal, right, we have to understand one thing, sir. I call it as a reverse engineering approach. See, most of us would have done it. During the examination, I still remember, I think it was 10th or 11th standard. There was a problem in mathematics. Prove that sine of A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Don't worry about this, some formula. I don't know whether it is right or wrong. I studied 40 years back. I mean, trigonometry, yes. Sine of A plus B is equal to sine A. Is it right or not? Yes. Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Some formula. Actually, I did it at homework and other things. I'm sure of getting it, but in the examination now I was stuck up. What I did, the last few lines I read ends the theorem, and then I got the sine of A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Before that, one step I did that made it in the right hand side. Something I did so that the teacher may not go right, line by line, and I got the mark also. This approach I am calling as a reverse engineering. Don't worry about the technology. That is why I am telling you. It's free, right? What we mean by two-way approach? If you are sending a paper, what is happening that we want to? If you know that point, definitely our paper will be successful, sir. Are you able to understand? As a teacher, right, whatever you teach, right, it should go to the very slow learners also, even to the last page. Are you able to understand? Only with that sense, if the student is sleeping, if they are not taking, automatically we will be repeating the sentences. That is the quality of a teacher. Likewise, I am going to have this first approach, right? What happens to the paper which you are submitting? If you know that point, our paper will be relevant. This is the first approach. Second one is the real items that we are going to discuss. Okay. In the first phase, process involved here is stage one. Understand the process involved on the submitted manuscript. We are going to see it. Initial automatic online check the scopus of your paper. Now it is almost online. In earlier days, they used to check it, right? Whether your paper is available within the scopus of that paper which you have submitted. Nowadays, people are so clever. If they do not want to have anything that they do not want, this is out of the scope. I had a quarrel with IEEE transactions on pattern analysis and machine journals. This is a very important journal having impact factor of more than 6 or something. If you publish one paper, definitely you can be admitted in IIT for a faculty or something like that. That's the paper. I referred most of the papers from IEEE transactions on product analysis and machine intelligence. Panning is the calling start. Right? When I sent a paper, they told that it is not in their scopus. I wrote a letter. And normally equally bad, right? In retrospective also. Immediately wrote, I have referred all these journals. If you are not interested, let me know it. I don't have any botheration. But how can is who have done the scope of my paper? I returned it. And again, the paper was admitted. That's a different issue. But let me request not to have any problem because it is our paper. We go to get it. Right? They first verify the scope of your manuscript. Secondly, categories they used to say whether it is a core paper or it is an application area or it is a multidisciplinary. Right? Instead of having 4 or 5 papers, so as to say the number, even if I am publishing one core paper, it's really advantageous. Are you able to understand? Right? But present today, we are also thinking of the number of papers, and hence, if it is application area or multidisciplinary, you have every scope of getting accepted. See, what I have in my mind while I am telling you this is the editor of the manuscript, right? Editor of the paper where you have sent it, he will be identifying if this paper is to be accepted, what benefit he will get it. Whether the citation will improve. Are you able to understand? Will we get more number of papers from this community, etc. Likewise, they are thinking of their benefit. Please understand. I went to a doctor there before yesterday. There is a Tamil word there, right? I called the doctor while I was meeting. Sir, how can we say that it is good if you are getting a fever? Is it for you or for me? He accepted that it is for him, right? But he told the fever is only a symptom, it is not a disease. It may be due to some cough, cold, or indigestion. Lot of things he was telling him. You have seen some of the advertisement also, Karai Nalade, or Surf Excel or something. Am I correct? See, we have to understand. The editor verifies the scope, right? Whether he will be getting any benefit if this paper is getting accepted. That is the view that for him. For reviewer, it will be different. For us, the paper is to be accepted. Can you understand? The third one is, if not good, they will be looking for is there any novelty in your paper. Please understand, novelty is very important. Right? We have to explicitly set the novelty. I will tell you in another few minutes. See, first of all, the editor will go through your manuscript. If there exists any novelty or high motivation, then he may send it to the reviewer. Otherwise, he himself will reject it. Sorry, we are not able to publish. Are you able to understand? Now, getting rejection is greater. It's not out. That is, some people used to send the manuscript for more than one journal. It is highly unethical. I'm sorry for that. If you are having a very good work, your paper should be accepted at their cost. That is my meaning. What shall be the benefit for the publisher if your paper is selected? Is there any monetary? sometimes because of they are getting more advertisement, right? They will be having monetary benefits. Citation will increase. Okay, increase the goodwill for the company. Likewise, they will be thinking of. If so, assign the manuscript a reference number. You will be given a reference number. Okay. You may think that it is a automatic message that you are getting. It is not automatic. I'm sorry. Right? They are thinking of lot of things. What are the things we already spelled out? And normally to give a reference number is 1 to 2 weeks. Next slide. The second stage is then once the editor is happy that this paper may be available within the scope of, they may get some benefit either monetarily or in terms of goodwill or in terms of citations, etc. Then he may send it to the editor. Right? Yes. Then it goes to the chief editor. It may not be he may not be the fittest person. Editor may be, for example, if you are telling that he is from economics, he may be the right person, he may be economics, but he may not deal with microeconomics. He may not be the right person, but still he goes through the introduction and abstract part. Please understand this point. It should be very good. He goes only with the introduction part. If it is appealing and if you are given the right motivation for your paper, then he may accept it and send it to the reviewer. Please understand where we have to be very careful. Then how the abstract thing will come in after some time. Okay, the second stage will come. He takes the novelty, motivation, and the result. If these things are appealing, right, then he will send it to the reviewer. Otherwise, if he is not satisfied, reject it. Else assign the reviewers. Okay. This time limit for this is approximately 1 month. Normally, a paper takes 6 to 8 months. If you are getting a paper accepted within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, sometime the next day, right, to withdraw the paper, that is my request. It's not a original or good journal. People are doing it. See, please ask our team IQAC. We are asking you to only give the first page of your published paper. Received on this date. Right? Review comment on this set. Reviewed on this date. Accepted probably this. This is a matter. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm giving the time limit also. Stage 3. Now it goes to the reviewer. Normally the reviewer will be in odd number 3, 1, 5, something like that. You can understand the scenario. In IEEE papers, in science and engineering, I'm telling you, in very good journals, IEEE transaction, there will be 5 reviewers. I give some checklist and how these things to our team management. If we circulate to the faculty members, right? What are the things that they are expecting? Because I was a member in the review, I am telling you, right? First, they will go with the English checking. There are 12 points that we have to give, whether it is excellent or good, very good, something. I will send it, just go through them. Before publishing a book, I request you to go through it. Okay? And I will also give you a checklist. If this checklist is met out, you are sure that your paper will be accepted. I give both the things in a week. Okay? It goes to the review stage. The reviewer goes to your manuscript line by line. Please understand, because sometimes I got a mistake in mathematical notation. It was being corrected. I understand that he has meticulously gone through line by line. It's only the reviewer who is going through it. Okay? And this reviewer is the right and the optimum person to review your paper. He will be working on your same area. Then only it goes to the reviewer. There are good journals who are asking you to give you a reviewer. Right? Please with another paper at this stage. So they are not good journals. Okay? Now with sophisticated tools are available, computer tools are available, they can identify, because I am getting papers which are highly relevant to my publications. Relevance, target readers, etc. will be identified by the reviewer at the first stage. If the introduction part is appealing, motivation is clearly stated, he is to verify it. Then only he will go through the other parts of the manuscript. If the literature review is adequate and appropriate, I want to have a caution here. Some reviewer used to say that you please add this and this paper also. Maybe this paper or something. Normally, it is not a good thing. I feel it is unethical, but still, sometimes it is. But see, how to select the paper, how to select the journal, I will come in few minutes. Okay? They will be thinking of the review also, literature review also. It should be normally, it should be adequate, it should be from very good journals. That is important. The percentage of the material, methodology, concept, model, architecture, organization, experiment results are really good or not. This is a really bother about your work. Okay. In a common sense, they will go with the English language also. Naturally, we are all not naturally English people. We lack the language. My request is that there are a good number of English faculty in all our institutions. Please ask them to go through it. right? Then only you can send it. Even after that, they are also finding out mistake. There is a different issue, right? Let us accept that we are not naturally English people, right? Please correct it through some English teachers. Percentage of the material that is more important. That's why I'm going to give you a checklist. Right? There should be connectivity between one matter to other matter, or one paragraph to another paragraph, or one section to another section. Something is required. That's what I'm telling you. I give the organization in under 3 minutes. And if not convinced, if the reviewer is not convinced, right, in this aspect, in rejected with a generic comments, it means it's not happy in general. That's meaning. If it's giving a specific comments, you can correct and you can send it, even though it is rejected. Please understand. Else accept the modification. If it's convinced, then we may give some suggestions that it may be accepted. Normally 3 to 5 reviewers should be available, and majority should accept the paper. That's the thing. Out of 3 reviewers, 2 should accept it. Out of 5, 3 should accept it, something like that. And normally the reviewers are given 2 months. Sometimes they used to give an extension of nowadays I'm busy. I asked for extension. They gave me only 10 to 15 days. 10th day I'm getting a notification that paper is due on this day, something like that. Nowadays everything is computerized. Normally it takes 2 months. Stage 4 in the first page is again it goes to the editor. All these review comments go to the editor, and he also takes everything or to the chief editor and take a decision. The decision will be communicated to the author, whether the paper is rejected or accepted to the modification. And give 1 month time to the author to resubmit in the case of requirement of the modification. Need of the corrections on the part of the authors and submit it or resubmit it. Whether it will be again the same paper, it can be accepted, like that. Or it will be a new work also. There's a different thing. Authors can also ask for some more time. In one of my case, right, they want to do experiment but they have only 1 week. I did with even with all the research scholars, right? I could not able to do it. I got an extension. Normally it will be given. You can ask for extension also. The stage 5, again the paper goes to the editor. All the process which I told, right, it will be taken. All the process will get up. If all the reviewers go through the corrections, if satisfied, communicate to the editor the satisfaction on rewritten the manuscript, everything is rejected. If not old, consider the manuscript as a new one, and again all the process will be continued. The editor takes the final decision and communicates to the author. We take another 1 to 2 months. Very happy. What is happening? I ask you only question. After death, what happens to us? Are you worried about that? I remember I am coming from a very rural place, right? I have seen some of the bodies are getting fired. Some bodies are buried also. There is a different issue, right? I told my mother, right, after my death, my body should not be fired because I will be wounded. I don't know what happens. That was my thinking, right? At the age of 3 or 4. Likewise, let us think of what is going to happen for our submitted manuscript. Right? If you understood all the things will be corrected. That's what I'm telling you. Next slide. This is stage 6. If accepted, almost we are in the final stage, it is accepted. Manuscript goes for publication division. Normally it goes to the another part, it's called as a publication. They may take up your paper. Nowadays we are almost compared something. Earlier days they used to send us a proof, and the proof has to be submitted within 24 hours. You cannot ask for time and other things. That's why once it is accepted, you should be very alert. Pick up at any time. Okay, it will be meant for the next volume or next issue, something like that. Depending on the queue of they process the manuscript. Nowadays there was one journal, multimedia tools and application. After 1.5 years, it got published. After acceptance, please understand, because it is put under the queue. Give proof of the manuscript to authors. Normally, you will be given the proof. The authors will respond within 24 hours. Some journals are giving 40 hours also for corrections. And if responded, final proof in next 1 week, and it will be going for the publications. Okay. Going for the queue of the publication. That's all. Stage 7 is your app. It is only phase 2. Are you able to understand what happens to your paper? Don't afraid that your body will be. Sorry. Right? This is the second stage. How to write a good manuscript. Now only I am coming to the topic. Okay, this is the second stage. Characteristics of a good manuscript. Want it or you do not want it? You need it. Okay. Let us go as fast as possible. How to write a title. Sir, we are not writing very good titles, sir. I'm sorry for this. I want to share all my experience in this phase too. The title should reflect all the works that have been carried out. In that, some people are writing like microeconomics. This is a subject, it's not a title. If you are asking me my address, I'm telling that R. Krishnamurthy, India, will come. If you post it, it won't come. Vijay Rishisi, it won't come. If you write at least SRMIST, then it may come. Title should reflect all the work that has been carried out. Don't make it as more generic item. At the same time, what is the novelty should be available within the title also. Please understand. It should be most appropriate. Definitely. It should be eye-catching. Once you are seeing the paper, right? There are some papers, right? Okay, we can't it be accepted. Even if you are going for reading, we can't it be read. Right? Something like that. It should be eye-catching. It encompasses all the works that is carried out. Generally told you. It gives you also technique. Some people use like making use of these. Don't like all these things. Right? Utilizing some of the right terminology, I will tell you after some time. Neither it should be too short or not too lengthy. The title should not be, normally it will be 10 to 15 words. That's the meaning. 10 to 15 words. That's why your names also not too lengthy or not too short. The second one is the author and affiliations. I still say, last week I got a paper. Right? In the author, they have written Dr. Krishnamurthy and Dr. Muralidharan. Doctor is not prepared. Please understand this. It's a degree that you obtain it. And if you want to honor, you just give a coffee or something. That's a different issue. Army, it won't do. Right? R. Krishnamurthy. Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SRM Institute of Technology, Ramavara, Chennai, India. That is sufficient. Don't put all other things. Right? And putting too many authors, I think our dean has already pointed out the point. Rightly stated. Right? Normally, it will be the aide and the student. If somebody has contributed to a major part, then you can be input. I'm sorry, there are papers which are having 6 members or 8 members. Older days, we used to have such a family members, not now. I mean, right or not? I want to say, I was meeting a small boy yesterday. I was asking him, what do you mean by yeah, company man, sorry. Joint family, what do you mean by joint family? Because I think third year studying or something like that. Maybe age around 7 or 8. So if the parents are both available in the same place, then we can't just joint family because his father is working in Navy at Jammu and Kashmir and mother is working in Chennai. The boy is like with his grandmother at Trichy. His meaning of joint family is something different. What we mean is something different, right? Different are available. Don't put too many authors, right? Only highly relevant people is available. If you really want to acknowledge those are you put a separate column acknowledgement. It's not a bit. Like it is a bit really good. Not too many authors. Normally guide plus scholar. No prefix such as a doctor, professor, and after that, right? After Krishnamurthy, you are putting at SLC, UCPSC, and PSC. Please don't put it. Affiliation, lab name, and institute name. That is more sufficient. So we have email address. Earlier this we also sent without email address because at that time was of the concept. Now email is like compulsory. And that could be your affiliation institute address. I remember with the SRM some from like edu.in something is best. Mention of correspondence of that. The further details with whom they should match. There will be general column outside nowadays needs to be mentioned. The next one is after author abstract. So here I want you to be very careful, sir. How to put the abstract. I tell you, I received a paper day before yesterday. Last I have gone to the abstract for curiosity. Out of the abstract, 15% goes as an introduction. I think he may be a good teacher. It may not happen at SRM education institutions, but it happens in government organizations, sir. Don't mistake if this is so true. Right? If you are having 5 units of syllabus, first unit will be covered for 20 to 25 periods. Second unit will be 10 periods. Third unit 5, fourth unit 1 day, fifth unit seminar. In government, we used to do it. Sorry. We cannot do it. Like we have excellent academic audit. That SRMIST will be approaching you. Your VP academic will be coming you. You are not this is the time they complete these syllabus. All the question paper is a lot of things we have it. But in government, we do not have such a checkup mechanisms. Right? We used to do it. If you are having more number of introduction part in the abstract, right, it is eligible for disqualification. Let's remember that point. Okay. No much introduction is required there. Maximum one sentence is sufficient. Okay. Can be of motivation type in the introductory part itself. What is the drawback of the existing system and why you want to have this? These are like catching. Definitely it will go there. See, the editor and the reviewer initially will go through only the introduction and the abstract part. It should be very important. I think when you are writing your PhD thesis, right? Having said the chapter 3, 4, 5, etc., right? Then only we used to come for chapter 1. Am I correct or not? Right? This is the right approach. Because it's like that, it should be high advantages. Tell clearly the functional components and the ultimate aim of your paper. Because they are looking for only that item. State the model, architecture, or technique involved in the abstract part also. I am making use of the neural network. Here is also insufficient. Right? You should have modified at least something and you have to propose it. If you really want an excellent paper, right, it should be in almost in abstract sense. It should be mathematically, it should be itself. I have seen good number of management papers. I was initially in early 80s, I was handling papers on MBA at Annamalai University. I was really happy. That's why it was ready to come over here for manager faculty. I was taking one programming language at that time. It was common oriented business language, COBOL, right? And I did a database management system. It's the elective system side paper for MBA. Those are really clear, very clever. That's not doubt. What you want to sell, we have to spell it. Don't say that it is an application of some existing item. It means that your contribution is poor. You have to come up with the new things. And another one that I want to really explain, I have not mentioned it there. Your paper should be understandable. Please understand that point. Right? But they should not reproduce. Sometimes you be curiosity because we are all teachers. We used to spell out everything. I got a difficulty, I think it was in 1994, where I sent it for a European conference. The paper was only 3 pages, abstract and other items. Right? I got the paper rejected. But the reviewing comments are almost 3 or 4 pages more than my manuscript. I did everything. My PhD was over in 1.5 years at IIT Kharagpur. I really thank them. But what is most uncomfortable situation is my work has been taken up by others, and before I started publishing, they have started it. We should be very careful, sir. These type of people are available in all parts of the world. It has really happened. That's what I'm telling you. Then I have to switch over to some other area. That's nice because this is my work. That's why if you have a contribution, definitely you can be the law. State the model, architecture, technique involved. This is most important. I am sorry, in a present day works, especially in engineering technology, we are not state the model. It should be a mathematical model. It means it is more generic. You can apply to any field. Right? If you are not able to come up with a new mathematical model, at least suggest or change the parameters and other things and come up with a new model. It's not a difficult item. It may be difficult only at the initial stage. For almost 4 or 5 of my PhD scholars, I had designed a new transformation. Right? I made use of them. It is modified and it was also recognized as a new model. Because of the citation and other papers, we are able to understand our own paper. And avoid unnecessary explanation and don't forget any step. And that's why I want to give you a checklist for you. Right? Don't eliminate any sentence. Because if they are not able to understand or follow it, there is a higher possibility of getting rejected. At the same time, you should not miss anything. Don't give more things also. You should be very careful here. Okay? Neither overrating or bottom line. Continuity and cogency is highly required. Present day papers are not having continuity. That's what I'm telling you. Okay? After this stage, what is going to happen? After this, what it happens? That's why I told you in the upside part, functional components are created. This cogency is most important. but be imprecise and with clear technology. At the same time, you should not be most elaborate. One sentence on experiment and results, and one sentence on comparing with the existing similarities. It's a very important fact. Especially in most of the science, engineering, other things, you are not only proposing a model, it should be validated in terms of experiment part. Then only it will be accepted. Otherwise, if there is some hypothetical or some other thing. Maybe theoretical part, it may be accepted. But if it is a regular paper, then we want to have supporting experiment results. Not only experiment results, it is to be compared. There is no doubt. The similar existing systems should have been mentioned in the literature and it is to be compared. I think we are all very good at this comparison. Don't mistake me for this example. During my third standard, I failed in mathematics. I have ordinary interest in like CIA, something they used to conduct. I do not know that the mathematics teacher is a friend of my father. One day evening in the village, my father and the mathematics teacher were speaking. Like, his name is Satya, I still remember. I approached my father, daddy, something like that. I approached. So the teacher asked, "Oh, Ramasamy, is this your son?" Okay. He failed in mathematics in the last examination. So I remember correct, my father put his hand on my ear. Oh, you got failed. See, at that time itself, I am mature enough. I cannot say that the teacher is not good. Now people are telling, sir, that's why I am telling you. Students are very curious nowadays. They are openly telling that the teacher has explained me this. No way understandable. You please ask any student. Comparison is coming. Then I told my father why I failed. Why are you asking me that? Not only myself has failed, right? Sundar has failed, Ramachandran has failed, Mohan has failed. Comparison is coming. You have to understand. Right? Likewise, whatever you are proposing with the experiment results, who are the similar person who worked on this, their results are all to be compared here. Comparison is also very important. And lastly, few keywords. Narrowly, the keywords will be 5 or 6, not more than that. Right? Maybe up to 7 they are accepting it, not lesser than 5. Right? They should be alphabetically ordered also. They are not doing it, please understand. They are not alphabetically ordered the keyword, that is important. Okay? Are you able to understand how the abstract is to be presented now? Is it really worth or not? I think most of you are following, there is no doubt, but this is some more exercise for you. Okay? Now come to the introduction part, I will quickly go through this point. 1 or 2 parts on the introduction, not much. The entire paper of almost 10 pages. See, most of the present day papers are getting plagiarism, sir. I'm sorry, one of the senior faculty was written a R&D proposal day before yesterday. It was the last date for ICSSR. It's a really good teacher, there's no doubt. I checked with the plagiarism, it was 67%. I told him, sir, can you go late today? Yes, sir. After 5:30 or 6 o'clock, I called to my chairperson. I was correcting the manuscript of R&D proposal. Then reference alone it comes, then I can say that you can change the literature also. Then it was 3%. Then only I accepted for submission to ICSSR. And so that the paper will be that R&D proposal will be accepted. Are you able to understand? Where we lack behind it, we don't identify. Okay? Normally in a paper of 10 pages, 1 or 2 paragraphs is sufficient, or almost maximum 1 page will be sufficient. I'll give you a very good idea for getting right from the plagiarism. I will give you good information. Brief introduction from generic to specific, narrow down the area of the title is more important. Spell out the drawbacks of the existing system. Be bold in spelling out that. Because you are the right person to say what are the difficulties in the existing systems, right? But please understand, your paper will go to the reviewer where you are already criticized. Please understand. I got some of the papers, right, criticizing my own papers. To whom your manuscript is going on for a well-reputed journal, that is the meaning, right? I remember correctly. After my MTech, I was going for a PhD at IIT Kharagpur. It's a PhD program, quality improvement program. There were 3 choices for me to go for to put the institution. First choice was IISc Bangalore. I went. I was proposing a topic, it was in the year 1982 or something. I was proposing some topic on parallel computing, etc. There was at that time only one book by Raja Ram, a very famous author. There's a lot of others. I don't know whether he is available or not. I was telling there's something wrong in the book and other thing I was telling. He later asked everything and then I am only Raja Ram. Then only I got annoyed. Sometimes I will play out of it. That's why I'm telling you, right? When you are spelling out the mistakes of the existing schemes, right? We should ensure that point first one. It may go to the same author also. If I am the editor, I was an editor of a journal, I used to only to those people. Spell out the drawbacks, and the last part in the introduction is the organization of the manuscript. Normally, it will be maximum 2 to 3 paragraphs. The last part is the rest of the paper. This is the word that we should read. I'm sorry for memorizing this word, this para. The rest of the paper is organized as follows. Chapter 2 deals with the literature. Chapter 3 deals with the proposed model. In chapter 5, we introduce the methodology, something like that. In chapter 6, we give conclusion, etc. This is the organization, it should be available. Before this organization para, the clear motivation of your work is to be spelled out. This is the right time where you have to give it. If this is available, the probability of getting your paper accepted is high. It's like then the literature review. I think you are all very famous in the literature, right? Please put only the highly relevant reviews, not all the things. And some people used to put in reference, right? 5 to 11, they discuss about this point. One, you have only 4 numbers, right? You have to spell out each one of them. What is the technique involved? What is the advantage? What is the difficulty? These are all the difficulties have to be accumulated, and you say that your paper rectifies everything. This is the way that we want to have it. Okay? Better to be separated. Sometimes literature review will also be a part of the introduction. Some of the journals is available. Sometimes it included the introduction itself. Specifically, only the most appropriate was related to the proposed work. Okay. Preferably from good journals and acceptable conferences only. State the technology and the concept of each of this literature in very brief. Clearly state the demerits and the merits of these existing techniques in one line. Not even in brief, in one line. Right? Avoid bulk reference. Something could reference 5 to 10, something like that. Present in your own way to avoid criticism. Normally, criticism appears in this literature, sir. Because you are referring only other work. When you copy their sentences, present criticism authors are really highly rich. Right? You study them, you put it in your own words, so as to avoid the plagiarisms. 40 to 50 literature for a normal paper is accepted. Some people use like only 10 or 15. If it is a very new work where there is no much previous work, there are all exceptions. But normally it is 40 to 50. Next, the clear model. This is the most important, sir. The first page is introduction part and abstract part. Second is almost literature review. Like if your paper is assumed to be of 10 pages, like at least 3 to 4 pages should be available from the model, and this is your own model. There may not be any plagiarism. Please understand. Present day plagiarisms are really high. Like if you want to avoid the plagiarism, this is the point. I'll tell you, I have only 50 rupees. I am having much in Hungary today. I go to the canteen, right? Idli costs 5 rupees. I can take at most only 3 idlis for 15 rupees I have, right? But I am too much hungry. What should I do? 3 idlis and 2 buckets of sambar, and are you able to understand? There is a film like that, right? We have to do likewise. You have seen some paper. I do not want to say that there are village people, and out of need also they would have taken it, right? Idli will be immersed in a bucket of sambar. True or not? It may be hungry. I do not know what. Or that's why people are coming with the sambar idli, something that's a different issue. These are techniques that we are following it. So you all management people can understand that they are not nothing here technique. It will be cogent, progressive, well organized into sections and subsections. Okay, this is most important. This organization, right? Almost 50% of your paper can be your model, sir. That is my feeling. Some people usually have the model as 1 page, introduction 5 pages, experiment 1 page, right? It is sure of getting rejected. That's why I am giving you this information. Right? It is understandable and acceptable, or completely understandable. Please understand. If it is completely understandable, then they will repeat the work. Acceptable and not to be understood. Are you able to understand? So there are two persons in this audience. One is from Gujarat and the other one is from Tamil Nadu. They want to have conversation. The Tamil person does not know the language of the, namely the Gujarati. The Gujarati person does not know the language of Tamil. They are intended for conversation. How can it be? This is the scenario. I am giving a case study. Right? There are two persons A and B. A does not know the language of B and B does not know the language of A. I have to understand. This is the way that you have to write it in abstract, especially in mathematics. I have to understand. This is the thanks to God. A simple example I have come over. Right? How to write that is abstract in abstract way. It should be understandable and it should not be completely understood. We understand this point. Okay. Sometimes back, we were residing, all my brothers, sisters, etc. We were residing in a rented house. Okay. The owner has told that you have to vacate by October end. We are searching for the houses, rented houses, right? There is a board which will be for rent. I approach it. My brother has told me now, don't go to this house because it is already vacated. There is another one, this will be ready for vacation from January onwards. Then he approaches. I asked my brother, why? No, if it is already vacated, he may not know the point why the previous person is vacated it. His way of thinking is different. Now, if you want to gather information, the house which is going to be vacated, you please approach and get the more details. Are you able to understand? Likewise, your paper should be understandable and not to be completely understood. That's the difference. Okay. If no model, at least bring some framework, architecture, something like that. Most of the science and engineering we used to do it. I don't know how you are going to make it up in like arts, science, management, etc. Make standard architectural diagrams. Some of the diagrams are their own. I am happy with that. But there are some procedures to how to do it. Let us follow the standard techniques. Explain the entire system completely, but in brief. Everything should not be spelled out. That's the that I want to say. Use proposed in this work, etc. very often. Actually, students are very good when they are writing the examination. Like some keywords, they will be writing it. They used to underline with the coloring also. We are being we used to give marks also. The same technique also we are following at here. Else seem to be running or existing work. If you are continuously writing as a story or a tale, right, it may not be your work. Sometimes it happens. But IIT Kharagpur for my senior is really good. As I said, now the principal of National Institute of Technology, Warangal. At every page of speech, there was a rate to markings. No, it is impossible. It cannot be. I cannot believe this. It does right with the proposed and other things. Now the external examiners want to have collaboration with the state. That's a difference. Can have much subdivisions based on the functional parts. It's better to have subdivisions as possible. It should normally be 50% of the manuscript point of practice. If it is 10 pages, right, at least 5 pages should be your model because it cannot have any practice because it is your own work. Coming to the 7th stage of your manuscript, see, having done some good work, right? There is always a performance measure, like accuracy, false positives, precision, recall, ROC, lot of techniques are available. It should be you should follow some standard techniques. If your work is new one and if it cannot be followed a new one, for example, we are very fond of idlis in the morning. Am I correct? We have no other alternative to get right. Am I correct? I don't know who is cooking. Then I will come to this side. In fact, we are bored with idlis. Am I correct? If the same idlis are given for lunch also, especially in this winter season, will you be happy? No, 100%. You can use some standard, idli is a good item for a breakfast. And easily digestible. You may not sleep in the class until after the 6 will be done. But it may not be good for lunch. Likewise, there are some places where you are coming with a new things, right? The same existing message and this is 100% not acceptable. That's not really. Actually, this is the case for me also in one of the paper. The paper is from up to vision and understanding. It's a very famous journal for my area. Right? Actually, we have want to get some other domain from a normal domain, spatial domain. We have transformed domain we have got. Right? We want to analyze, we want to have the pressure right in the domain. We can make results. The same utility cannot be used for the lunch. Now we proposed a new method. Actually, at that time I was studying. My student name is Satya. Right? She has proposed a new measure called a mean standard distance. Would have cared about equilibrium distance, would have cared about Bhattacharya distance. He introduced a new technique. It's not a very new technique, sir. Just again, we have distance between two items only. But we represent in a different and we call it as a mean standard distance. Almost in all frequency domain techniques, now it is a very famous measure. Whenever I see this, I am really happy. This is the thing here, as I will told you, a professor number, a phone number, something like that. Like these are small measures that you get per of copy. It's almost equivalent to having twice of your salary by a month. That is the thing. And if you do not have any existing measure, you can propose. That's why I'm telling you. Otherwise, use some standard measures. Do you use existing standard measures? If so, that's the mention with the reference and no need to explain them because it will give you a plagiarism. That's the refer, don't explain them. If it is a new measure, right, please explain with its high advantages. It's better to explain them so that others can also use it. See, what is your aim of publishing the work is not only a credit for you, you are telling the entire public to the world. The similar type of work is being taken up at the SRMIST at Tamavram. It's a very famous item. It is to be proud that it's got out. Right? They should be able to follow it. That's why I'm telling this. Normally, one part of the performance measure is sufficient. Use of the performance measure in the experiment is very important. This performance measure is being introduced in the experiment part and you are giving your result. Now I am coming to the experiment part. Use of standard input data set. If so mentioned with the reference that is sufficient, go to explain the things. If you are coming with a new data set, please explain it is advantageous. If you introduce a new data set, why explain how it is captured. All these things will be available. Can it be a comparable with the standard data set? It is a must. Show the sample input data. Very important, sir. Some people used to use the sample data and the final result. The paper is meant for rejection. We have to give the intermediate results at every stage. Then only it is a proof of concept. Show the sample input. Describe the flow of the experiment and present the intermediate results. Stage by stage, as you explain your model part, your results will also be available. Present the final result obtained with the proposed technique. So the result of performance measure. Compare the other measures. Compare the result obtained with the existing similar techniques. Already told you comparison is a must. Brief on result analysis and observation. That is a must. Sometimes your result may be something not acceptable also. My paper is acceptable because of accepting this one. Please remember. I could be able to analyze because of these factors. I could not be able to get a good result. They are all further research work. The paper was accepted. It is nothing common if you are not getting good result because it leads for further work. That's the thing that the authors or editors are expecting it. Nowadays we are cooking up some of the results also. It's really bad. One of my scholars are already the lecture classification is only 73%. I got a 92%, sir. I asked you please bring all the programs. I think the point went vanished. That's all. I could not see because it is a lie. If you are really getting and what matters you to give you a good result, if this is a valid point, be proud. You should be in the top of it. There is no doubt. Brief on the experiment results. 30 to 40% of your manuscript should cover this experiment results so as to avoid plagiarism. This is my way of explanation. Okay. Either 30 to 40%. Next, last part is conclusion and reference. The conclusion is really important. Some people used to write maximum, normally the abstract will be rewritten as the conclusion. Conclusion should come from your mind. So we have done all these things. We could not be able to do it for this part. For these type of things, we are not getting good results. So telling that point, for these experiments, we are getting excellent results. Your conclusion is important. Okay? It's not conclusion, say the conclusion of the proposed model with advantages in clear terms, preferably highlight the advantages. One or two sentences on the pro of the proposed technique is also to be done here. One sentence on the extension of the proposed work can be given. Some people are expecting this part. This is about the conclusion, right? It should not be abstract. Now coming to the reference section, some people say that it is also a section, it's not a section. It is a bibliography or a reference. All of the references in alphabetical order are numbering as in IEEE format. Good number of formats are available, author followed by year, right? Whatever you follow, let it be uniform. Include author, title, journal name, volume, number, pages, year, clearly. Whatever is the format, but these things should be available. Nowadays, each script is given the document identification number called DY, it should be given. These are some general ideas. That we have with our. Then the post title. Before submitting, you ask yourself why the manuscript should be selected for publication. You are going to the status. Like you are taking the class, you are going to the most weak student. Like this, you please ask yourself, you are convinced, then you present it. Is the model correct? Mostly we want to have your model, is whether it is correct or not. In case if you feel that there is some wrong part or something like that, you can refer this and you can put it into a conclusion part also. Please give a clear proof. Reviewers not to be confused, please understand. Some people are thinking that they want to confuse the reviewers and your paper will be accepted. Definitely it is impossible. Don't confuse the reviewers. Rather, it should be interesting and understandable. Again, it's only understandable. Okay. No plagiarism. Max plagiarism up to 3% is allowed. But for one of my students who is very weak in English, right, I have written everything, not even plagiarism. 0.2 or 0.3% only. If you are writing from your mind, it will be free of plagiarism. Not to send the same space, the same manuscript for more than one journal. Some people are telling, that if only is rejected, then we can have it. Sorry, sir. It's not a item. To have spell check, grammar check, and the English correction etc. before sending it, because we are not natural English speaking people. And there is a clear distinction between a conference paper and a journal paper. Right? Let me give you a small idea that I have it. Most of you may agree with also. A small part of your research contribution can be given as a conference paper. Okay. But same equipment, same thing, you don't show it in the journal part. Now people are very clever in the interviews and other things. Same thing is available. We will make it as a two prime. You can change it also. A part or small work or research may be given for the journal. The entire system can be given for a journal, conference and journal. And avoid repetition of sentences and concepts. Sometimes in the introduction part, it's again in the upside part, again, same sentence are getting repeated, please avoid that. Be precise and progressive. This is more important. Okay, be precise and progressive. Proper numbering of sections and subsections are required. If it is 2 and then if it is subsection 2.1. If again subdivision 2.1.1, likewise it will be given. Classify whether it is a short communication or regular paper or commentary paper or review paper at the very beginning itself, so that appropriately it goes for reviewing. There are some papers that are reviewed. I was also assigned by a authority. Patent recognition is one of the important journals for us. They asked me, because of my work, why can't I give you a review paper? I wrote almost 480 or I think it was in 2002 or 3. This much of www was not available. But still the paper was rejected because their expectations are high. Review paper is not a ordinary. Nowadays, present days, research scholars just at 20 or 40, they are coming with review. Please reject them. Choose the right journal. This is very important. Sir. Choose the right journal. It's almost similar to the matrimonial purpose. If I am already a graduate, I do not want my partner to be an undergraduate. I am understand. If I am a graduate, I want to have a graduate. A medical person is looking for only another medical partner. See, we are good at in this sense. We cannot be in choosing the journal name. It should be most appropriate, sir. I give a small idea. If you have almost 40 to 50 references, right, which journal is mostly referred, like which that will make it in the as a journal for communication. That will be the right one. Right. Again, right, sending it to international journal of information science. They are very most generic. You are having a very smaller work in a network. It is put on a network paper is good. Are you able to understand? Let me ask our lady friends, right? Suppose there is a marriage party and your father is giving you 50,000 rupees and asking you to purchase a saree, silk saree, where will you purchase? From the platform wala? Definitely not. The ordinary shop market excels at this name. No, definitely not. Will you go to normal shops? No. Where you will get? Only at silk sarees. Like where silk is famous. Maybe 4 G's, I don't know what it is available. 10 silk is available. How many correct? The weather is not happy, right? She wants to go to Kanjipuram, there the silk sarees are getting manufactured. Am I correct? This is again that carrying. Likewise, your journal should also be most appropriate. And so that it will be published. It will have high reputation, that's no doubt. Last, sir. Thank you, Lord. Are you happy? Like how to write a good papers? It should be highly impact. Like only one paper shall say colleague of you. I want to have very reputed papers very immediately because we are fast approaching for NAC. We have to apply in my correct, sir? January 2023. The two are having lot of process. I know. Like, I need your help. Like, we have given you a lot of information. In case if you feel that a lot of suggestions or any other thing as well, feel free to approach because we have another session for approaching for sponsored projects. Are you happy? Any suggestions, questions? So we go to the second one. If you finish as early as possible, then you can have your lunch. 1 year or two minutes relaxation, get relaxed for out. Want to go for a tea, coffee, etc. I really happy. Sitting for more than 1 hour or 2 hours, for a faculty is difficult. Standing is possible. 3 hours, 4 hours, even if you give invigilation, we can do it. Right? I'm really happy with the amount of campus that people are sitting at here. Since they are good at sitting, we can. Just half an hour. If you want 1 hour, I think people are going like. I think they are going only for water or coffee, something like that. Anyway, another half an hour. Want to go? Art of writing, funded projects. This is also another equally important. I am sorry, sir, being science and humanities, we want to have consultancy also. That's introducing. If time permits, I'll tell you. But the last word of warning in the funded project is I give you like I asked the secretary to put in the last moment. This is a word of caution for future career for you. If you are quantified, I was getting promotion with a BTech, MTech, or PhD, etc. Respectively, assistant professor, associate professor, and professor. Right? Nowadays, things are very different. How you are going to march in your research, I am going to tell you. Okay? And you are having good number of funds also. I was good at research, I was getting good at funds because that scenarios were very different. You are having only very lesser number of projects at that time, other projects will be given. Nowadays, it is not the case. Yesterday, I was speaking with the DST people because I am after SRM Amaravati, they filed for this study scheme. I was worried that we cannot apply it. Then I approached the director and we went to the telephone to Katan to the campus also. It is a separate state university and hence we can apply it. Likewise, I was calling with the already 120 study projects are come over. Actually, they are going to sell only 5 projects. But still, we did it, that's a different issue. How to get it selected is my ultimate break factor. We will continue. First one is the title of your funded project. As I told you, title for the manuscript. Here also it should be eye-catching. It should also meet out the trust area of the sponsoring institute. Please understand. They normally used to give trust areas. That is why whenever I am sending the information, you please have to attach the file or the enclosed material, something else. So you have to go through one of the areas which they are looking for. Yesterday, one Indo-Canada proposal I have sent. They request the advice to kindly transmit to all the faculty members. Let them go through it. You try to write at least 1 or 2. Right? Don't bother to put the success. How to make it success? We are going to discuss it. Right? Still, whether right or wrong, first put it, first attempt. See, while you are getting paying for cycling, I will not fall down. Yes, naturally. I remember correct that I met with an accident on cycle on a old lady who is having a pot of water in her head. A lot of issues. Then my father used to come. Then we gave her a pot. A lot of things have happened. Likewise, don't worry whether it's going to be selected or not. It will be selected actually because of my presentation. Right? But I want at least one project by individually by this month end. Then only our HOA will be happy. Am I correct, sir? Definitely it will come, sir. Right? Even small work can be made as a funded project. That's what I want to say. Normally, this funded project, all for proposals will be available in August, September, and October. After November, they will be going for scrutiny, and by February, they will be calling for explanations, interviews, etc. By March end, they need to give the money. And against please, we do not have much government funded projects, but private projects are coming up. I think last week I have sent to an Amazon AW cloud project. They are ready to sponsor even 7 crores. Please make use of your student for this purposes. Good things are available. Let us go with the first slide. Statement of the proposal or title of your project. Most appropriate and it should be available within your area. Let me give a small example which I did it for by day in 1994. 1994. 28 years back. It was the time that computerization is being taken up. Are you able to understand the scenario? Right? I have written actually what our project is. Everything is to be computerized. We do not want to have a paper. Still, it is going under paperless office, something like that. Okay. I think management people will be very clever in this area. Actually, I was given some information input for writing this title by the management person there. The School of Management from IIT Kharagpur. The title of the project is Future of the Office and the Office of the Future. Future of the Office and the Office of the Future. Very happy. We got selected. At that time itself, we got to 40 lakhs. It was huge amount at that time. 1994, 95. See, yours should be eye-catching. We should be very clever at it here. You will understand the scenario, right? I want you to think it in a different sense. Most of the management people and the commerce people, they will think it in this way. Assume there is a small shop on wheels. Lot of items are available like soap box, comb box, something like that. Everything cost 10 rupees. I think it was a night time. I was asking, I'm giving you 10 rupees. I'm asking my students, I'm giving you 10 rupees, what rupees? So I do not have really the soap box, I will get it. People are telling that what they want, if it is available, they will take it. Whatever student is very clever, he is telling, sir, I will take the color box. Our money is put there. Color things are okay. This is the critical thinking. Immediately another girl is approached, sir, I will take out the better was right because it was night. He paid almost 500 rupees or 600 rupees, right? By giving 10 rupees, he wants to have a high returns. That is the important point. I was assigned a job. One of my friend was having a hotel. He wants to have a good cashier. Normally, the cashier will be his father. But he is old enough and neither his father nor he can go to. But at the same time, we want to have a highly reliable person because he is dealing with the money. We gave you advertisement. It was again the scenario in 1983. Still, I remember correctly. Total on and we gave advertisement. Those who are graduated, they can approach. Okay. One fine morning, we have seen that we asked them, all of them, please assemble in the ground of Amapuram campus. Good number of people have come. What can you do? They asked them to sit in this paper. Okay, I am going to give you 10,000 rupees. What you will purchase? I am going to give you 10,000 rupees. What are you going to do? They asked the first person, sir, I will purchase a sign. Second person, I do not have a coat to suit, etc. I will do it. Sir, I want to purchase a very good shoe. Whatever be the costly, it is like that. People are telling like this. None of them are selected. Only 1% was like, see, once you are giving the money, I will first count them, sir. You will understand the critical thinking. Likewise, while you are putting the title, it should be eye-catching, right? People should give it. I still remember correctly, it was the year 1991 where I approached AICTE for a project on my own research topic. Are you understand? There was one professor from Pondicherry University who was very famous in computers at that time, right? Well, we were all giving projects on our own topic. He gave a proposal how to select the topics on the project that are coming in. It was taken away because it's the need of our father. Sometimes we have to think it. Critical thinking of putting the title is more important. It should not be more lengthy and not more generic. Don't be accepted. Right? Specify the work to be proposed. Whatever. Normally, if you are going to send the R&D proposal, some parts will be done. That is my view. Then only you can have a clear idea about the project. I already told you to which home I am going for it. It's not already vacated. It's going to be vacated. I want to likewise. Some part of the work if you have already carried out, right? Then you can make it as an R&D work that will facilitate your most of the writing the documents that are required for funding proposal. You specify the work to be proposed. It should be eye-catching and attractive. Avoid the sentence like using, etc. If you are putting using, it is not your work. Okay? Rather, it can be replaced with. Are you able to understand? Now the authors, it's similar to your manuscript only I am coming over here. Name and affiliation, the affiliation of the principal investigator should be name and affiliation of the co-investigator, preferably. If it is more than a work, then it can be 2 or 3 co-authors. Avoid too many people who are not related. Sometimes I got one person who came for interview last week. Right? There are 4 different authors. One of the authors, most of it is actually a clinical work in biochemistry or something. After some time, I have seen that one of the authors is from botany or physics, something like that. I asked her what is the relevance. No, sir, he is my husband. Yeah, but if you want to give something, you give it in the form, like not in the paper. That's why I'm telling you, it should be more ethic. Don't give more number of authors who are not related. Don't put them. If you are helping, because he is helping, don't put them. It is a different issue. So because I have taken you the class today, will you respect me as a teacher tomorrow, day after tomorrow? No, sir. And definitely I'm not expecting it. Assume that you are sitting in a town bus, where you are already sitting and I am standing. Will you see me? No, you will tell that time. I do not talk to someone. So, when this is the case, why do you put more number of others who are not relevant to your research work? So, put more. Capacity of the authors is more important. So, I give you the last slide only 3 important quantities for your funded project to be selected. I give you last, but here is the introduction here. The capability of the authors. The sponsor inputs will verify your biodata. Are you really eligible for this work? Assume that all my works on image processing. Now I am writing a paper on microeconomics, definitely not. Are you able to understand? And how many papers you publish in the same area? Are you really interested to do it? If you are giving money to you, will they get benefit? Lot of things. And nowadays there is also a difficulty. Right? They are also employing agents to look after our data which we provided. And they are meticulously doing it. Please understand these are capability of the others. Verification by funding agencies is so more important. Multidisciplinary affiliation is highly advantageous in the present scenario. Depending on the problem statement, it is strongly encouraged. That is why I think Madam Deepa can understand. We encourage with one doctor in SRMIST college. Now it will be definitely accepted. We also gone through your proposal. We also made corrections, right? See how they are looking for, that's very important. Madam is nothing but MC faculty, right? The approach is actually nothing. Avoid too many unrelated authors. Capacity is very good. Inter and multidisciplinary affiliation, depending upon the problem statement, strongly encouraged. One of the deciding factors is funding agencies look on the authors. How do you do? That's more important. Whether they will be able to do this job, first point. Whether they have infrastructure on their campus, even if they are not supplying or if it is insufficient, will they be able to make it up? Sir, this making point is really important, sir. That is why most of the funding agencies are expecting some help from industry. If it is industry related and collaborative, they are highly rich. So we should evaluate this point. It is not a very important point to stress upon. What I want to say, let me give you a small example. My wife was angry on me yesterday. Morning I took 4 idlis. For the afternoon, she gave another 4 idlis. Normally, I used to take 20 to 30 idlis only. Because of angry, I think they are making like cooking. It can take only by multiples of 4. 80 that only. One for my breakfast and another 4 for my lunch. I am too hungry, it is highly insufficient. What can I do? You please tell me. Sorry, gentlemen. I was not also given any money for that. But that's okay. If it is hotel, then it is okay. I went to the staff room where most of them are lady faculty members. I opened my keyboard box. Madam, can you take one idli? Already folded and I do not want something. But since I offered them, they are offering almost 7 or 8 faculty members are available. Sir, can you take one prota? Sir, can you please take some sambar rice? I am full up. Are you able to understand or not? Likewise, when you are making up the things, you should be very careful. The funding agency is looking for the author that too, in case if the amount that they sanction is insufficient, we will still be able to do it. That they are picking up. Right? That's why they are going for collaboration with the industries. That's what. Biodata of the principal investigator and co-principal investigator should be more strong in the area. Please remember, more strong. Strong teaching and research commitment in the area of title of your R&D proposal. That is the expected item. Relation to the topic of R&D, they are calling for proposal in some of the areas. It should fall in this category. Otherwise, they may reject it also. Capabilities of the authors, as I already told you. And these publications of the authors are relevant to the problem domain that they have specified in the R&D proposal. Then only they will give it. One of my student last week, I think he's from North India, he wants to go some more days for Puja holidays. Right? And Saturday was working day for us. He gave me a leave letter. Are you able to understand? Since my sister's marriage falls on this date, I want to go home, please give me a leave. It falls on a Saturday. He's a Hindu boy, I know. I printed him actually. But I called him, are you going for your sister's wedding? Yes, sir. Then you have to come with some snacks, sir. I told him. He came after 3 days, 4 days, or 5 days after Puja holidays, but he has not brought me anything. I could recall them, there's no doubt. But I asked him, where is snacks? He told, no, sir, I brought it, but all of our friends in the hostel, they have to get it. I asked the friends, they told me he has not brought it. And I called the wife, sir, this is already a month called Protasi in Tamil, and the marriage day falls on Saturday. No Hindu family will do any marriage. You really foolish me, there is no doubt. But really, I am not foolish, you should reversal. Are you able to understand? See, most appropriate dress is very important at this stage, right? Whether the publications are highly relevant to the topic that you have given, then only you are eligible to do it. Otherwise, nobody will take the risk. Are you able to understand? Assume that you are the first rider of a bike. Will you want to come with me in the bike? You won't take this. Right? The same thing will also go for the funding agency. Next slide. The introduction part of your R&D proposal. It is also really important, similar to a transcript. Right? Very brief introduction. State the origin of the problem domain. Why you are starting with this one? You can give actually a real good examples also. Right? So while I am working on this area, I do not able to how to go with the sentence. I am writing this definitely to that. So your proposals are being reviewed by relevant personalities. Please understand. Only data is getting verified by the agency. Okay, technically it is a different. State the origin of the problem domain. Drawbacks of the existing systems. If no such thing is available, definitely your work will be coming up. I remember that in the Ministry of Electronics and Communication, I wrote a proposal for biometrics. We are coming face recognition, something like that. I want to have only biometrics, biometric sense iris recognition. Initially, my thing was rejected because what actually I was proposing is once a person is coming from the aeroplane, right, they may be coming for approaching for passport verification, custom clearance, immigration, etc. While he is coming itself, my camera should be captured and we want to verify on the table. It should be passed immediately. Something I was proposing. I think it was again in the year 2002. Then the scientific advisor, they called what is called as a group, special group, something they called it as. He told me, I mean, sir, your proposals, everything are coming. We're coming with a new transformation, we are happy. But capturing a camera, like a moving person is highly difficult. And you are telling that the distance can be 2 to 3 meters. You cannot be. You please take it. I asked him, you can give me 2 days. He told me, you come to my office, you can make use of my computer, other things. Hereby, lot of literatures are available, physical literatures are available on biometrics. You come with a proposal after. Or next day. I said, through night in chambers, I changed the proposal. With 1 feet length we can capture, it is now accepted. See how technically your manuscript or your proposal is getting evaluated. That is important. Drawbacks of the relevance and the need of the answers. Nowadays you are moving with the artificial intelligence. If you are making use of these artificial intelligence for your market analysis, that will be advantageous. Even if you are coming with mechanics, BTech mechanics with AI, that's the thing that you are coming up. Relevance is also needed. And what the motivation that you are giving, like your manuscript submission, there also motivation is important. State the problem in very clear terms. Some people used to use very vague sentences. Some people used to have objectives in long paragraphs. 1 or 2, 3 bullet points to design a new technique, something like that. Next one. Sorry, automatically coming objectives. 2 to 3 bullet points is preferable. Maximum 4. To be stated in clear terms, state only what is achievable. Without at the end, you can see normally most of the organizations like DST, etc. Every 6 months, people used to come. There is a core committee to review your project. What is the progress made of this, right? And again, so what you can do it, you will tell it. Don't have all your hypotheses, etc. Right? Imagination should not be given at here. It only achievable. To be compared with the result at the last. What you are going to achieve, what you are going to get, it is to be given. Expected output. And the national and international, this again the literature survey in the case of the manuscript. But there are some commercial versions also. I wrote one proposal for implementation of object-oriented concept, some database technology. But still, commercial product has not come. I was proposing it, but it was rejected for want of more technological background. No, sorry, not literature, but it is from the literature. Please understand, it is not actually literature, but we have to take the international review from the literature. Okay, instead of telling that so and so export this one, we can say that in Japan, these type of machines have already been manufactured, but they are not having very frequent something you can take. Be precise and concise. Normally 30 to 40 reference. There's no much restriction. I am giving you an idea of it. Most appropriate and relevant national international scenario. Later, maybe required to compare with it. They used to tell like this. See, you have compared with this, you have tasted this one. Why can't yourself be compared with this? It should be very clear here. That's what proposed model or architecture. This is the major part in your R&D proposal also. What you are going to propose is to be clearly given as your architecture. This is the most expected point. Okay. But don't specify mathematical model and other things are here. Because it may not be for a manuscript or a paper publishing, it is okay. But when you are going for R&D proposals, give the various steps and how you are going to achieve. One architecture diagram explaining the complete model that you are proposing can be given. Brief explanation of each functional components is a must. Some of them may not be giving it. For each of the things, what you are thinking of, what you are going to, how you are going to implement it, what would be the output result that you are expecting to be clearly stated. Initially theoretical with the mathematical concept, but the entire thing don't give it like your manuscript. Highlights of the proposed technique should be available. Advantages of the proposed architecture should be clearly stated. Then only it will be acceptable. This is very important in the case of the methodology. Whenever you are writing your proposal, how you are going to achieve your objective is very important. Major part here. Use of standard methodology or simulation tools. A good number of tools. I don't know what is available for science, humanities, and management. I do not know. Please refer your own techniques. Explain each functional components of the proposed technique. That's why I'm telling you. With the subdivisions and subclasses, you can explain each of the parts. It should be not to be lengthy. To cover the entire steps involved, all the steps we are given. Potency with the proposed architecture is expected because sometimes people used to give you a different architecture, different steps and methodology will be following it. It's not the expected quality. A Gantt chart represents the time requirement for each of the activity is a must. Seema madam has really given a very nice diagram with color also. I'm really happy. In earlier days, we used to have only a Gantt chart, right? First 3 months literature, next 3 months, right? If we want to propose the model. From 5th month, then can be overlapping also. From 5th month to 8th month, we want to have testing procedures. From 7th month itself, we want to start something here given, running the procedure, etc. Right? This time chart is very important. In computer science, we used to call as a time diagram. Right? Use case diagram, time diagram likewise. You can have your own idea of implementing your project. That's the Gantt chart. Next one. Again, you may not have done any experiment part, but as if that's why I'm telling you, when you are proposing something before the agency, please clear that you have done some part. Based upon this, you can say that this is something that we are going to experiment and we are expecting these results, something like that. Okay? It is not the exact experiment result, but what is going to be expected. Should support the theory and concept proposed in the architecture. Proposed architecture and this experiment part should coincide. What I want to say is, in the architecture, if you say that first the work will be having some pre-processing, in the experiment part also you have to say that the pre-processing work will be carried out with this simulation tool or with something like that you have to mention. They take standard data sets as referred in other standard works. Some people would already mentioned some standard techniques, you can make use of the standard technique also. So 1 or 2 sample data, you are very serious, likewise I want to say it. Somebody is telling that, sir, I won't come late from job first. Then you make it apology letter. Right? Or some confirmation. Next day again you are coming, you will show the letter. Likewise, we want to have some sample data and some intermediate results. Why I want to have a test, right? You are very serious in this project, you want to extend the project, and definitely you can be given. That is the meaning. If you say that, sir, already, sir, I will be called for interview. Sir, these are the literatures I have already gone through. This is the budget that I already collected. We want to purchase it. Definitely will be given because it is an indication for the evaluators that you are serious on the project and something is going to come up. Show 1 or 2 sample data. Show intermediate results of the proposed technique. Final result will be given in clear terms. That is the expected results. And then standard performance measure as status of our manuscript. Comparison with the existing techniques are also required. You please document that it will be compared with the existing techniques. Right? Which technique we are going to discuss only if they are going to part. This is most important in the case of the R&D proposal, which is not available in your manuscript submission. Please understand. This is the budget, very important. I give you how the budget in the reviewer point because I was in 2 committees in DST, 1 in ICMR, 3 times at a UGC major project, 1 at a UGC minor project, and AICTE projects. That's why I'm giving you this idea. Budget is important for recurring and non-recurring costs is specified very clearly. They are now having specified columns you can actually. Some of the new recruitments, they are not able to understand what is recurring, non-recurring. Please get the help from your senior people or at least from your HOD. Be with the clear terms. And the equipment, consumable and the contingency, this is also another important factor. Whether this equipment, scientifically will be verifying in order to do your work, whether this experiment is sufficient or not, right? Or it is more. I think sometimes in one ICSSR project, I have seen that they want to have one computer system. It is only a small work that they are going to for a community medicine. But why they want to have a very big computer system, I don't know. We suggested in the interview, right? Because we have a normal PC is not sufficient, something we asked. Okay. This make these equipments that is most relevant for your work. Appropriate and relevant is more important. And the cost of the equipment you should have already arrived. I was telling yesterday one of my faculty here at Engineering College. This project, the resilience project is extended up to 15th October. I will give you the information tomorrow. Choice can note and I will send you tomorrow. Right? Now immediately one of the faculty she is interested to apply for this project. Right? She has to identify some equipments also, but the cost she could not arrive. She went to the www, got some cost, then I immediately contacted her. I called to my chairperson. We spoke to the company also, they are also ready to help us. They gave the quotation also. See, if your equipment configuration, right, and quotation, these are all available, you are very serious will be given. Not only that, once the project is sanctioned, please understand, is sanctioned, for the same conference you can purchase it. Maybe different vendors may company, that is a different issue. Right? Configuration wise should be very good. Some people they are not very strength enough in order to take equipment. That is why I am stressing at here. The equipment consumer accuracy and manpower training is another important factor for purchasing. If you want, you can also have some consultancy for the senior people. Like expert consultation is also put. Travel can be put. Institutional overhead is to be put. I think some of the institutions are very particular with overheads. Okay. I think they used to give some 10% of the total funds. So there are some norms depending upon the funding agency. It goes to the institute actually to spare the plinth area, to spare the electricity, water, etc. It is the normal item that the institution used to get it. The management of the institution used to get it. Bring it as 10%. Is not okay. There are some agencies who go up to 15%. Whatever is available, you please read all the instructions, you please accordingly. Sometimes these overheads will be given to the principal investigator by the institute. It's also possible. Sometimes because of the escalation in the price and other things, you have to ask only with the management. This can be quoted at that stage. Travel, conference conduction, workshops conducting, all these things can also be included, training, etc. Note, identify the need of special equipment, its cost in terms of quotations. We have to account for interview, go with the quotation and specification, definitely you will be selected. And sometimes we have to create a database also, especially in this type of management or science, you have to create a database. You can even employ some manpower also, some junior assistant, some SRF, JRF, like something. Norms for them is also available. They are eligible for a stipend of 20,000, 30,000, depending upon the agency. Accordingly, you can calculate and you can don't arrive at any random number. Right? It should be substantiable by database based within the limits of the maximum bit of funds to be put. This is also another thing. You please go through the instruction clearly. For each item, some percentage is available. Actually, last week I got one proposal from Science and Humanities. They have mentioned that 20% can be given for contingency, 40% is for equipment, and the maximum part is 50 lakhs. Immediately, what she wrote it as out of 50 lakhs, she will arrive with what is a 40%, 20%. Don't try to cheat the funding people. Right? You should be very serious. What is the equipment that you want to purchase? Its original cost is to be put. If it is, for example, for 5 lakhs, 20,000, 48 rupees, please put that. Don't put 40% of the total fund, 50 lakhs. Are you understand? Those who are beginners, they may mistake it. Please be careful. Okay. Next one. The expected outcome is also a very important. That's why I'm telling you, do some work and please expect something. Final result of the proposed architecture or model, what you are getting, what you are going to get. Design of the model and prototype, sometimes even algorithm is also. Amazon clouds, they want to have some algorithm. Computer people, MSc, MCA, they can use. Students can also apply. Fund is unlimited, that's what I'm telling you. But only thing they have to use Amazon AWS cloud. Some restrictions they can give. Benefits expected with the proposed technique. Preferably commercialization is expected. That is what I want to say. Comparison with the existing similar ones. whether it can be fabricated as a product, whether it can be commercialized, whether it can be relevant to the society. These are all eye-catching factors for your project to get selected. Okay. And we also require in terms of paper publication, number of PhD produced, number of MTech projects handled, number of UG projects handled, number of manpower, skill training is also given. These things are also expected. Probably PhDs are expected. This is also another person. Okay. If we can think of all these and write the proposal, definitely decide. Next slide. Most influencing three factors for your R&D proposal to be selected is, please note down, please be written the merit of your proposal. Unless there is no merit, it won't be accepted. I am not clearly defined the merit because it varies from one branch to another branch. Okay. Competence of the principal investigator and co-investigator. Write any proposal of your own. Okay. Whether you will be able to do it or not is very important. If I am writing up, I have my PhD is on image processing. I have produced 11 PhDs on the same image processing. If I am writing a proposal on image processing, it will be given. Competency of the principal investigator is more important. Infrastructure available in the post institution. There are some R&D proposals which are mainly for infrastructure. 3-4 things that are coming up. I used to remind the Kachois here. Study is one of the scheme. Preferably, we have sent one FIST program. I think you also operated. I think so. Maybe in faculty of engineering technology. Sorry, usually they have operated. Data there. Reveal some information here. One of the person from the TST they asked me because I know first I went last month to Chennai, Delhi for the purpose of UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. Just approach them casually because my friends are available. They want to have who can review these papers. Actually, I gave some people. Right? I don't know whether he's actually asking it. Unfortunately, they were the reviewers. Sometimes it happens. The students used to see that for one time they will not have much time. They will need only 2 or 3 essays, and that 2 essays will be coming in the examination. Likewise, it happens, but that is not rely upon like if you have merit, right? You are capable of doing it. Right? The institution is also promising to do it. We attach some certificate that the project is available. We will give all the facilities. Everything will be given. Sometimes it cannot be. I have also have different opinions also. Native conferences, even though this is a public, right? I was not encouraged by my authorities to do the project. Rather, they expect something out of this project also. Well, I want to recruit one SRM, right? We can recruit this person. If that person does not know anything about this project. But we see my boss, this situation may not be available in private institution, but in government organization, it's like that. One day I was having one of the I was only working as a dean at that time for a principal investigator and dean. A call from minister has come. Why can't we have this person? You will do definitely. The right person for this. That's not that even the qualification that we asked. That is why while you are putting the qualification in terms of or recruiting manpower, right? Please be careful. They should be available within your area. Because you are going to publish in letter part, only we want to have this project person. And they are going to be reviewed every 6 months or 5 months by the sponsor institutions. And we should not write up the help of the office at the last moment. We should not be in trouble also. Think everything, right? If you meticulously plan, definitely you will get it. And this year, last year as well as this last year also we could not do it. The government has given lot of funds. If it is normally 200 crores, now they have given 300, 350 crores likewise. And there are some special institutions where they are able to do it. In initial periods, government funded projects are not available for private institutions like us. Now they are mostly encouraging us. And yet this is the right time to grab the opportunity. Let me request all of you to rise to the occasion. It is not only for NAC purpose, as well as to increase your biodata, it is your future also. Okay, please write the proposals. Next one. Which funding agency? Sometimes we will be having a good idea, we can write it, right? Which should be the good funding agency. This also like which the manuscript should go to the which publisher or which journal. Likewise, this also goes for it. First of all, be ready with the proposals. The things are you can instruct right. There are only our colleagues. There are more encourages now. We can ask. We can fix some date next Saturday, something like this, or next Friday. Normally, Saturdays are reported for meeting the faculty members for academic audit, for proposals, right? Orientation program. At our campus, because Saturdays working day except that Saturday. For you, it is a different scenario. You are a luckiest person. Like put some Friday target, they have to come with the right proposal. Right? Top proposal. But initially was sir, this is also another available. TNSTC is giving good number of projects. It's only for those people who are coming very first to the research. I think they are already completed a good result. That's a different issue. Maybe this may be applicable for some government organization. For people like SRM, like us, they are already reached. Don't underestimate yourself. They are already good in research. Actually, you are selected at here. Others would not have selected. You can ask our dean academic that how you have been selected. Right? You have potential with it. Right? Be bold, be distinct. You are definitely to get it. In case, right? Actually, I can also start this word with the permission of the management. Actually, our chairman is more enough to give some project as seed money. It's applicable for Trichy campus. You can also extend it. If I think the scheme is already available, I don't know about Rama. He is ready to spare each faculty, those are interested, 10,000 rupees as seed money to start the proposal. Then actually, I approached 10,000 is highly inserted. Then he told me, okay, I will give you 10 lakhs. You make a committee, depending upon the project, you give the money. You get the approval at the last. That's all. Right? Really, our management, I want to say this point. They are really encouraging like it. Actually, last week, one student from Andhra, he went to for Calicut for presenting a paper. Actually, it is based upon the civil work by the gate. Right? I approached for funding. Immediately, chairman sir told me, you please come up with a SOP for funding proposals for students. It took 3 and 4 days. I got help from our team at KC also. Very nice things we have come up. It is approved. And the student is given now maximum of 2,000 rupees or 50% of the registration fee plus 1 way per charter school, something like that. See, if we are rightly approaching, even our own management is getting it. Those are initial. Let me request the choice to kindly approach. They are definitely getting it. Same management will not have any problem. Those who feel that we are all just approaching, you can get seed money. Seed money is also given by the government, state government as well as central government. For new entrant, UGC has proposed a Patari scheme. I have sent it. I think some of you have put it. I think so. I was told. Right? And hence, don't worry about that. It's apply definitely we can. Fund initially for free, and then decide of this ideation, and then make it as a research product. If you want to make it a research product, up to 50 crores, I can get it. 50 crores. I come with the last. Minor and major projects are available with different companies. One management research institute also I sent last week, sir. I think it is meant for only this. Once you called upon, I got that idea. You can circulate it also, you can get it. Minor projects, maximum 2 lakhs, major projects up to 50 lakhs is given by UGC. You can also think of that. Appropriate funding agency, how to select it, right? If it is a good project with the medical, then you can go for ICMR. If it is for science oriented, then you can go for a DSIR, right? A DST. If it is a biotechnology, something will go, you can go with the DBT. Lot of funding agencies are available. For one time, I am not explaining about the funding agencies that we get. I give the slide to your team. You please go through them. Please only name of the funds, funding agencies. UGC, AICTE, DST, DBT, CSIR, DRDO. Good number of people are ready to work with the DRDO. I think it's not the right time. Right? Group, maybe from electronics people, aeronautic people, mechanical people, they can get a good number of projects are available. Fund goes to several groups. Likewise, a lot of funding agencies are available. There are also some funding agencies with collaborations. I think we already mentioned. Even yesterday I have sent the Indo-Canadian sponsorship. Indo-Russian sponsorship is also available. Indo-French scholarships are available up to 25 lakhs. Right? We already sent you, please go through them. Now at least get ready for these things. And there are also private organizations who are giving them. I have sent one Amazon group to that twice. Let me request them to send it to all the faculty. You please go through them and come with your own idea. And last one is that technology development board is available with the DST. From ideation to commercial product, I already told you 9 steps are available. For each step, they are giving it. Please understand that point. Right? Maximum amount that you can grab from this project is 50 crores. And think of, right? And not only our own colleagues, right? Scientists from foreign may also look behind you. They may be behind you to get your appointment, something like that. If you are getting 50 crores, think it. I want to have it. Other items, please constantly browse www so as to get who are the funding agencies. Thanks to your friend Krishnamurthy, I am doing the same thing. I am looking after this. Okay, I am sending every week some messages which are getting up. But this is the right time. After November, you may not get most of the things. September, October, November, this is the right time. Most of the things, if I am expecting something from ICMR, AICD, etc. I want to issue one more thing. Indian Knowledge System, IKS. It was earlier with the government of India, now it is given to AICTE. Like some of the science courses are coming with the AICTE or UGC, MBA is coming with the AICTE. Right? A maximum of 5 crores you can apply for Indian Knowledge System. I am giving a small example, an idea here. Please keep it in your mind. I want to have heritage. You please take all the temples. What is the specialty in the temple? Their picture. If you want to go for a parigaram, you can go for that. Likewise, you can computerize it. This is one of the things. Okay. You can make Siddha medicine. This is another IKS. Lot of things are available. Good number of articles are available. Last date is 30th October. I think I already sent it. Please go through them, sir. If you want, you feel a good way, I can also send it, no problem. These are the place where we can get excellent money out of it. And everything for all the people, don't think that you are going to be. You can employ persons. You are only going to give idea. You are only going to supervise the work. It no way affects your normal life. At the same time, you can be proud of getting the money. Your visibility is in the entire world. Apply through proper channel only. In fact, at our place, not only I am looking it, it's being sent to the chairman's office here. There are persons here, they approve it, then only we are uploading the information. Next stage is PI to present the proposal in person or online. You have to do only from online. The proposal is acceptable, we need to negotiate the budget. Some of the sponsorship, once the proposal is accepted, you are calling for interview. Sometimes they will negotiate for budget also because for want of money, this happens. When we are in the reviewing board, we were given only 400 crores. But if you summarize all the budget requirement of the principal investigators, it may go for 800 or 900 crores. Now we will ask you, why can't you reduce this point? We employ only one manpower. Instead of this high-end system, you can use the ordinary laptops, something we used to negotiate. That also you must keep in mind when you are going for the interview. Right? You can have mind. And there will be a lot of review meetings by the sponsoring institute. Every now and then, there are some standard procedure by each of them. For example, DST, every year they used to come. The Minister of Information Technology, they used to come every 3 months. And you have to send your operation form and other things. Things are available. Next one. This is I want to touch the last minute. This is relevant for your future also. As I already told you, while I joined, I was pressured with the BTech, MTech, PhD, respectively to get the post of assistant professor, associate professor, and professor. Now PhD is a must for assistant professor, entry level itself. Papers and number of PhD produced is must for professorship, etc. In NBA 2024, we are going to change it as per Washington Accord. Right? We are not doing any proposal work for research. Please understand that point. Right? We want it to be channelized. That is the meaning. Okay? There are 9 points from the ideation to commercial product. Share the slide. Don't worry. First one is unproven concept. No testing has been performed. It is the idea. Sir, I have an idea. That's all. Okay, first thing. Second, there is basic research that supports your idea. Principle postulated, and the other relevant items are being taken up. This is the basic research. Now we are going to give fund approximately 10 lakhs for this. We are channelizing this. Third one, technology formulation, concept and application. How to formulate it. We are going to fund for this purpose. See, various stages of fund we are proposing. Okay. Applied research, small scale prototype, large scale prototype system, demonstration. Up to this, you can do it even in the R&D. Right? The next stage, we want the involvement of the industry. So as to come with the product, first kind of the commercial system, full commercialization. Each person can apply from this things. It can go for 3 to 5 years. Maximum 50 crores is available. Each stage will be given. I think nowadays we can go through the curriculum. I think there was a orientation course for faculty of engineering technology a day or something back. Because we revised the syllabus, right? How we can approach the students, how to conduct the test, etc. Even open book systems are available nowadays. I think I don't know whether it is for your faculty or not, but it's available in faculty of engineering technology. We gave orientation. Likewise, the 50 crores will be given at each step. The present scenario, what I am. If you have acquired, for example, 50 credits, you can be given a diploma. If you have acquired 75 credits, you can be given a postgraduate diploma. If you have acquired 121 credits, you can be given a undergraduate. If you have acquired 180, then you can be given a postgraduate. Likewise, we are coming up. It's basically Australian stream, but it is also coming under our ACM board and as well as AACTE. Likewise, from simple idea and to proof of concept can be given 2 lakhs, something like that. 50 crores you can go for commercialization. If you are taking one project and you are enriching it, right, I think definitely you will be benefited. And this is the right way of thinking the present scenario. From idea to commercial product and application. This is like the last stage. So, the innovation chain we call it as converting your science into wealth. It's not, I am not the owner, AICT is the owner for this. From academic to, you can have different collaboration. At the end, it should also have industry participation, and we want to have a commercial product. TR1, etc. We have already mentioned. I have done 9 products we have mentioned in the previous one. First 3 can be taken for a basic technology research. The next 3 items can be not considered. T2, T3, T4 can be taken as a research to prove the feasibility. Technology demonstration. Likewise, we have to mention. It's only the proposal form. Don't be very serious. But think of your future also. Right? This will be the nature of the sometime. What I want to say is, research is one of the essential component in your teaching. You can no way escape from research afterwards. You already started your research. Now you are the competent person to do it. Right? Go up to commercialization. With these keywords, I thank the organizers for having this opportunity. Let me sit here for another 5-10 minutes. Okay. If you have any suggestions, problems, like questions, let us carry out them. If time permits, we can also take it. Almost got it. They're very angry, you can go. Any questions? Actually, we have questions. Don't go, sir. If you are too angry, don't ask it. You get my number also. Please always approach the expert out. Normally between 9 to 10:30, I will be having my class. I'm also taking a class for MCA. To see what are the difficulties that you are facing in like ERP, etc. That's why I'm taking it. Normally, Thursday and Friday, our chairman, CDs are come there. I will be busy with them. After 5, you can always approach us before 7 or 8. Okay. I used to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Between 3:30 to 5:30, I used to go for meditation. My number will be switched off. With all other times, you can approach. Thank you very much. Are you happy? Can I have your feedback from you? If you're happy, you please just show your hand. If you're unhappy, all happy except our team science. Yes, you're still some other one. Thank you very much, sir. My expectation and all HOD's expectations are immediate project proposal. We will send them. We are sending it very frequently. At least every week we are sending one or two. Especially November, December, January, etc. We go only with the private practice agencies. Amazon already sent it. Another 2-3 types are already available. I am browsing in the www. You will send it. You will keep in touch with your HOD. Yes. There are some projects